And we're live.
Hello.
I have to put my the mics on. Sorry about that, baby.
Yeah, I can't hear nothing.
And
Yeah, now I can hear.
mic one and mic two. Hey, and good morning. Welcome to the Ivy and Rich podcast, Heart to Heart.
Did you forget
Forget what, baby?
what the name is? Can I take these headphones off?
Yeah, I'll
It sounds
turn
like I'm in a
your,
closet. I can't hear.
I'll turn them on.
All right.
Mic one, mic two.
Okay. Okay. Good morning. Chuck, good morning. Myers Paranormal, good morning. Good to see you. Oh, Myers Paranormal said, "Hi, Rich, didn't forget you, buddy." He's trying to fix something so he can't see anything. I'm looking on my
I
phone.
lost the
That's what.
here it is. All right.
Oh, there it is. Okay,
Hey,
so-
salute Chuck, salute Kage, Myers Paranormal, salute.
Chuck,
Thank
it's
you
nice to
guys for
see you.
pulling up.
It's been a little while. Did you just the other day say something about how you haven't seen Chuck
Right,
in a while?
exactly. I
Yeah.
was gonna do a APB. What do you call those? Ebola?
Bolo. Be on the lookout.
Right.
Oh
Be
my
on the
God.
lookout for Chuck.
Can you guys hear me okay? Because I don't know. I think that you broke this thing because it's not holding.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean it's still. Oh my goodness.
Where's the looseness at?
Because you broke it.
No, I didn't break it. It just was loose. There we go.
Oh, okay, that's better, I guess. Oh, cool. Thanks, Chuck.
Thank you, Chuck.
So good morning, everybody. It's still morning here. It's 11:29 in Western New York.
Yes. Now I know where I live because of Ivy. I was always saying
Seriously.
upstate New York.
He always says upstate New York. I said, we're not in upstate New York. He just wasn't getting it.
Right.
So I have to tell you that. Be quiet. Hey, guys, stop. Suki, are you ready, babe?
Yeah.
On Instagram, has 524 followers.
Wow, that's big. She's big
It
time.
is big. I have I have like 111. Okay, that's my phone. Sorry.
Wait, on Instagram you only have 111?
On my, I don't know how to. Yeah, I don't have a lot of Instagram followers. People definitely don't like me as much as they like Suki.
I've never counted.
Jess just sent me a bunch of pictures of the girls because I'm always posting pictures of the dogs and everything, and I have 2 granddaughters.
Right.
I'm like, I don't have any pictures, anything recent. Tomorrow is Priscilla's birthday.
April 2nd?
I didn't even realize. Listen, I didn't. Oh, Luciana called me this morning on Messenger or something, on her Messenger Kids.
She did?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I'm like, first, I didn't get to it in time, and I'm like, that was probably a mistake because they never want to talk to me. But then I called her back, so we were talking for a little bit. I'm like, where's mommy? She's like, oh, she's sleeping. I'm like, okay. And then she told me that tomorrow was Phil's birthday, and I'm thinking, wait, it's March. That can't be right. And then I'm like, oh shoot, it is April. So my granddaughter's birthday, and
Wait, it's Luciana's birthday.
ODPR. Thanks for
Oh,
coming
that's
in.
the Puerto Rican. ¿Qué pasa?
Hey, guy, I hope you have a better day. Sincerely. So she's gonna be. Hi Monique, how are you?
Hi, Monique. Salute.
How you feeling? Nice to see you.
They were in the movie theater last night, weren't they?
That was a couple nights ago. Did you see that? Like that's nicer than my living room for
Right,
sure.
those recliners.
They were in.
Actually, I thought they were in a limo or something.
I'm telling you, Jessica said that it's good to see you too. You're not talking to me, Myers. You're talking
Why'd
to
you
me.
want to
We're
get
talking
by?
to. I didn't even realize he was getting in. I can't get him out.
That's fine. He's fine.
I
Oh, but lay down there. Yep, perfect spot.
oh boy. You're in Mexico on vacation.
Viva Mexico.
Girls with the good credit. Hi Nora. Good morning.
Stock Explorer. Good morning.
So let me just tell you all something. So yesterday morning, Richard, I was still sleeping, but he walked into the bedroom and I opened my eyes and he is completely bald. Shaved his whole head the night before.
I did?
He did.
I am?
Completely bald. And I'm like, I've actually shaven his head bald before, but it was a little shocking not getting any kind of like fair warning.
Right. Yes, I did shave my head bald.
Like bald. Hi Erin, how are you?
Salute, Aaron.
It's
because I want to grow some new hair for the summer.
All right, hold on. I just want to make sure I didn't.
And plus, I think I got warrants, so
miss anything.
I'm going to alter my appearance.
Yeah, for them warrants. So Richard Ball, what do you got to say about that? I mean, it doesn't look bad. I mean, he's done it before. It was just a little shocking to see first thing in the morning, having no idea that you even did that.
Right. It took me like an hour and a half.
I know, I don't even get it. What happened? Where you were just like, oh, I'm going to shave my head.
I don't know. I think my cousin Pedro put something in the weed.
Oh my God. Always something. I'm trying to,
Aaron, Puerto Ricans, stand up.
Bald is beautiful. Oh, Dusty said. Yeah, I don't really have an issue with it at all. Like I said, it was just a little
Dusty,
shocking.
I looked in the mirror and I was looking at my dad.
Yes.
Yes.
But that didn't even occur to me.
Yes.
But you look exactly like him.
I looked in the mirror and I was like, Papi?
You do. You look
Dad?
exactly like him. That's so crazy.
God rest his soul.
Your dad didn't wear glasses, did he?
Yeah. Yeah, he wore glasses.
He did?
Yeah.
I don't know. I only remember him.
I think when he was driving and reading, that's when he wore glasses.
Right.
But when he was out like tanning by the pool.
No glasses.
No glasses.
Okay, got you. We never want to look like our dads. I don't know. His dad was a pretty sexy man.
My dad
I'll put that out there.
My dad was awesome. He would be like white as hell during the winter, but come summer,
it's like you.
He would bake out there.
That Puerto Rican blood.
He would bake out there by the poolside.
Yeah.
He made, those sun shields, the sun reflectors that you buy and you put around your neck for your face and everything. My dad made one out of cardboard and aluminum foil, and it worked.
You know what I think of when you say that? I think of MASH. The show, TV show.
Oh, yeah.
They would always lay in the sun,
right,
with holding those things to get a tan.
Right.
That's what I think of.
My dad made one out of cardboard and aluminum
UK Medic.
foil. UK Medic,
Harry,
salute.
good morning.
Harry, salute.
Handicap Traveler, good morning.
Handicap
I
traveler,
was in
salute.
Medics live last night for a little bit.
Oh, you was on? What time?
Well, I mean, obviously it was before I went to bed because I was trying to like hang and I was, like listening. Gemma was in there and Nitro Freak were in there. So it was last night. I mean, not late, obviously, because I at some point said, "Okay, guys, I gotta go to sleep."
Right.
But it was good live. Mega to be. Anyway, so what were we just talking about? We have
Channing?
so much to do today. Yeah, well, listen, I'm like so pale, you can like see through me. Like, have you ever seen anybody as pale as me? Seriously,
Yes.
you have.
Yes, the actor in the movie Powder.
We've done this before. Yeah, he's done that before. UK Medic, you did a 6-hour live.
Wow.
Jesus.
Right on.
Well, that means that you guys went into like the wee hours of the morning.
Oh man, I thought I subbed
Because
to him.
you did,
UK Medic is awesome.
but you for whatever reason didn't get the notification or you didn't see
YouTube
it.
notifications.
6 hours. Like, I guess like with other people in the chat, you could do something like that. Like me and you alone, I mean, I wouldn't know what to talk about that long.
I just make stuff up.
I know you do.
I would make stuff up about like old dusty Puerto Rican.
Yeah, he
Just
does.
kidding, brother.
That's
I
funny.
love you.
6 hours. I mean, when I said goodnight to those guys, it had to be about 8:30,
Right.
right? Which means he's 5 hours ahead. And they had only been on for a little bit.
Wow.
It
So
was
he
Holding
took
Strong at 15. Yeah, I
it.
mean,
He
with
took it
15
into
people.
He took it into the morning.
Yeah. That's crazy. Oh, wait, that's not today. Tomorrow.
UK Medic. She's almost albino.
I am. Like, if I go in the sun, I fry.
Right.
But I'm also not going to have any wrinkles. I have wrinkles on my face, but that's just age. But the rest of me will be okay. Yeah, 5:30 in the morning.
That's a
Medic,
long live. 6 hours.
Live with you and Gemma is tomorrow, I think, right? Not today.
Oh, what time?
I don't know. We'll find out. I think it's on Medic's channel, though. They have such a good relationship, Medic and Gemma. Gemma's amazing. I mean, truly, she truly is amazing.
Is she the one that
She's-
makes the clip art or the?
No, that's
I'm
you
so confused.
still you don't know who
I'm
anybody
so
is.
Confused.
You're talking about Chirp Sue.
Oh, Sue. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Wait, what? When I go on holiday, I get so tanned. Immigration struggle to let me back in.
Wait, who just wrote that? Oh,
Medic.
yeah.
And he's hard because sometimes I don't know if he's joking or not. Like if there's no LOL
Right.
or like a laughy face, I'm like, is
But
he being
you
very?
hit
Listen,
LOL.
I can appreciate your sarcasm so much. Hi,
Right.
chicken butt.
Salute, chicken.
I can appreciate your sarcasm because I am sarcastic. My daughter, I'm yelling. My daughter is probably the most sarcastic woman I know. Rich's daughter is very sarcastic. You're not really sarcastic at all. Like you're more of the whole I gotta be funny thing. You know what I mean? Not so much like the sarcasm thing.
Yeah, I don't think I have it in me.
Oh, Jessica is so sarcastic. She's just like the worst.
Thank you, Harry.
Prom king and queen. Listen, I was very popular in high school, but I did not make queen.
I was popular in high school.
I don't
too.
believe that at all.
I was always chased by the sentries.
Mm-mm. The what?
School sentries.
What's that?
Hall monitors. grown adults.
Why can't you just say homeowners? Why
I'm
do you gotta
sorry.
say
Well, they were
century?
called
I don't know what a
centuries.
century is.
They were called centuries.
Yeah, in my high school, they were called
Homeowners.
homeowners. Yeah,
In my high school, they were called
centuries.
Centuries. Sometimes police.
Oh, Derek came in.
Salute, Derek.
Actually, I'm glad that you're here, Derek. Good morning. We were talking, and shoot, I now can't remember what it's called. Derek wants to get in one of those like submersibles and go down to this like shipwreck.
Which one? The
Derek, I
Titanic?
need you to like type in your thing. What just a quick little summary of what you want to do because I can't remember the name of it, and I'll be honest, never heard of it. Had to Google it yesterday, so I didn't sound like an idiot. But
Google the ship?
Google the name of the ship. I don't know. Why would I know?
Turn around real quick and look at the little girl.
She's just laying in the
She's
sun.
loving it.
You was sitting with her family, Ivy. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's so nice. No, yeah, I Googled it.
The name of the ship?
Yeah. The Edmund Fitzgerald in Lake Superior. So,
Oh, is that Michigan? Yeah.
Lake Superior.
Yeah.
You don't know the name of the ship. That's not what you're
no.
saying, because I know
I'm
there's no
saying
way.
that Lake Superior, isn't that like Michigan or
I think so. You're making us look dumb.
it's one of the part of the Great Lakes.
Oh my
Isn't it?
Honda Mommy, hi.
No,
Good
I don't
morning.
think it is. Salute, Honda Mommy. Good
Oh
morning.
my God, you don't. Yeah, you're making us look stupid, babe.
Because I don't know the ship.
No, because you don't know where the lake is. It's
all right.
geography.
Who put that down, Derek? Okay, Lake Superior. Derek, where's Lake Superior? Somewhere near Michigan, right?
You should have just Googled it. Yeah, you can edit. Like, I mean, first of all, I love watching Derek live and all that, and I love all that paranormal stuff. But like, that would even be difficult for me to watch just because it's such like in a closed space.
The ship?
No, the submersible.
Oh, right, the submarine.
Right, it's like a 2-man.
Submarine.
Right, so that's a very small space. Like, I have like a hard time like even like watching stuff like that because I feel like I can't breathe because I'm so claustrophobic. It takes guts to get in something like that.
The yellow submarine.
But I told him, I said, if you do it, I will watch. I'll definitely watch.
If he goes in the submarine and goes down
To
there?
the shipwreck. But Lake Superior is Minnesota and Wisconsin. Thank you, Handicap Traveler.
Oh,
for
I
the
knew it
geography
was
lesson.
something like that.
I want to know, did you? Yeah, I bet you actually knew that.
Minnesota,
and didn't
isn't that
Google
where
it.
Prince is from?
Yeah.
I just got it wrong. See, I know it.
What does one have to do with the other?
Because it starts with an M, and I said Michigan,
What?
but it's Minnesota.
What does that have anything to do with Prince?
Because that's where he was from.
Oh
right?
my God, we could. Okay.
Baby,
Honda Mommy said, oh, thanks, Honda Mommy. Actually, I was past 450, and then obviously I lost a few, so I'm on my way to 500, which is kind of cool.
Oh, Dusty was typing the Love Boat.
UK Medic said he has a video of a dive. I'll have to check that out. The Bronx River runs through the Bronx. Is he making fun of us?
No, it's true.
I know, but I feel like that.
I think it's true. Because I got a channel that does the Hudson River.
That's 80s guy.
80s guy, yeah. He has, he views
He's on like all day. Like
the Hudson River and the other river next to it, which I think it's the Bronx River. Oh,
I didn't
Dusty.
even know there was a Bronx River. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I had the strangest dream last night that I'm not sure where I was, but I walked in. Oh, God, I'm such.
And you looked out the window and you seen the Bronx River.
I walked in, and who was there? None other than Barry Manilow.
Barry Manilow.
And I was like freaking out, and we were talking, and I like walked away because I'm like, I gotta call my mom because the reason I am in love with Barry Manilow is because of my mother,
right,
who is no longer with us. So that was kind of, when I woke up, I was like, that was weird.
Ladies,
She was like on the phone freaking out.
coming to the stage, Barry Manilow.
I love Barry Manilow.
Thank you, Honda Mommy, for supporting the cave. Sinking it was sung by Gordon Lightfoot.
There's a song.
Oh, I love Gordon Lightfoot.
You know what? I actually saw that, Derek, when I was Googling the Edmund Fitzgerald that came up.
Sundown, you better. What? I think I know that song.
You're not. Good morning, Janine. How are you?
Salute, Janine.
You're not allowed to sing on my channel. I'm banning it right now.
It's not that type of channel?
It's not. It's
Are
the
you
type of
serious?
channel where I want people to stay and not leave because you're singing.
You know what? I'm going to Home Depot and getting some protest material. Some one by
Thank
ones
you.
and some
Dusty.
some wood.
Thank you. Like
some,
that warms my heart right there.
Artboard and protests. Protests outside our heart.
As a matter of fact, Mandy, this is like actual factual, not that anybody really cares. Maybe all Dusty does. But Barry Manilow was a piano player for Bette Midler way back in the day.
Wow.
She went on some kind of like tour or whatever, right? He did not go with her. He stayed behind and he wrote Mandy. And it blew up.
You have that on your
Please,
playlist,
I have like
right?
every Barry Manilow song on my playlist.
Really?
Yes. It's hard for me to listen to Barry Manilow because of my mom.
I know.
Because it just
God
makes me
bless
think
her.
of my mom.
Right.
Be careful subbing to Ivy. She's a potential murderess.
Thank you.
You got his back a little too much because I feel like you were my friend first. Now he's always worried that I'm going to kill you, hurt you.
Yes.
God, these phones are. Yeah, I still hate my iPhone for anybody out there who has one.
What's another Barry Manilow song? I know Oh Man.
Could it be magic even now? Copacabana.
Could it be magic? How's
Weekend
that
to
go?
New England. You were just singing it.
What?
Copacabana.
Right, but what's another song by Barry?
I just did names. Could it be magic? You have to know that.
Could it be magic?
And
I don't know the rest.
I mean, I'm just not really like if you're not a Barry Manilow fan, you're only going to know certain songs like Mandy.
I just can't remember. I always get him and the other guy hooked up.
Oh, you know what? You'll know. I
mean,
write the
not
songs.
hooked up,
I write the
confused.
songs. You'll know that one.
Yes, I write the songs that make the
Young girls.
young
Here's the
girls
thing.
sing.
I went to see. Oh, UK Medic. That's funny. I went to see. I've seen Barry Manilow. I think only twice in concert, but the first time I saw him, and it was funny. There were people of all ages there, and I was fine until he sang "I Write the Songs," and I bust out crying.
Really?
I bust. Yep. What?
Honda Mommy.
Honda Mommy, what? Are you being serious?
Pregnant.
Is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, this just into our studio.
No kidding. Honda Mommy, are you serious?
No, I'm not even going to say it.
What do you mean? She's in the. What do you mean you're not going to say it? She's in the chat. Everybody can
Honda
say
Mommy's
it.
in there. I don't see Breezy in the chat.
I know, but Honda Mommy's saying it. So, like, what are you not going to say? It's right there.
Well, congratulations to Breezy.
Did she like announce this like publicly? I'm sure she did.
I'm not.
Or Honda
Yeah,
Mommy.
her,
wouldn't.
they're tight. But
Now she's laughing.
Oh,
Oh, it's April Fool's Day. Shit. I completely forgot. You got us.
Nice.
That was good.
Nice, Honda Mommy. You pulled it off.
That
But
was
look at-
good. I honest to God thought, I was like, oh man, Breezy's pregnant.
Look at old Dusty. He's like,
It wasn't him.
who's pregnant? It wasn't me.
That was funny.
Oh, Dusty was ready to go on, what's that show? Maury Povich. Oh, Dusty,
You are the
you
father.
are not the father.
That's funny. That was a good one.
Damn, that was good, Honda. That was good.
If I say first thing in the morning, I sound like Barry White, and later on in the day, I sound like Luther Vandross, apparently.
Who's that? UK.
Who's who? Luther Vandross?
Yeah, UK Medic and, I'm sorry, Luther Vandross and Barry White.
Did you say who are they?
they? No, I know who they are.
You just said who are they?
Another love like mine.
We just had a conversation about you not singing on my channel.
What's Luther Vandross sing? I can't remember any of the
Here and
songs.
Now is the only song I can pull off the top
Here
of my
and
head.
now. Yes.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Well, if you're see, there's no LOL, so I think he's being serious. So next time, like you're on live or whatever, you need to sing. On the mom, she's like, I'm gonna roll today.
Yo, she got me.
Yeah, I completely
She
forgot.
got you. Wow. Derek? Yes. I love all those bands you
I
just
do not.
posted.
I was never a Pink Floyd fan.
Come on, baby, light my
Or a fan.
fire. Pink Floyd rules.
But like, am I old enough? Yeah, sure I am.
Taking away the moment. Who else do we have up there? Where'd it go? Oh, Janis Joplin.
Harry,
Oh, Lord.
Harry, come
Won't
on.
you
You
buy
cannot
me
encourage
a
this.
Mercedes-Benz.
I'm trying to stop it, and you're encouraging him.
Jimi Hendrix.
It's just like with his stupid joke. You can't encourage him.
Hey,
it never ends.
Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand?
It's just going on and on.
The band. What's the band saying?
I don't know because I don't know who they are.
We're an American band. CCR, Born Down by the Bayou, and Steppenwolf.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I should be old enough, right? I mean, I know who they are, but I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest,
Doors and
before
Hendrix,
like
for sure.
the 80s, I don't remember. You know, I want Bon Jovi wrote. It's really all I can remember. Bon Jovi, Barry Manilow. I mean, I have like 2,000 songs on my phone. From like one. Baby girl Wendy's in the house. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, baby girl Wendy.
Yeah. And now you're like sour,
Sour and scared.
salty.
Salty, yeah.
Well, you got UK Medic and I got Baby Girl Wendy. So there you go. The band song. I was saying, the weight we put into magic. I have no idea.
Nazareth is a great band also. Derek.
Oh, I think I've heard of them.
Nazareth?
Yeah.
Big jam.
I don't know. I don't really like a lot of that older music. Like that, like classic stuff.
Classic rock.
And I was never a huge Whitesnake fan either. I mean, total, like, hair band,
Right.
Skid Row. I mean, Sebastian Bach, come on, back in the day. And now, my channel's easy.
I'm
to
sorry,
find
baby
something
girl Wendy. I was just messing with you.
No, you said some things about her behind her back.
No, I didn't. What?
Sure you did.
Babe, you're making that up. Do you know who baby girl Wendy is? She will ruin the cave.
Oh my
She will
God.
shut the cave down.
How come you can say whatever you want, but I can't say whatever I want?
What do you mean? I never said anything about her.
No, he really didn't. But that's not the point.
Yeah, but now I'm in trouble.
No, you're not. Wendy, I was just kidding. Seriously.
In the still of the night.
Please. Are you done singing?
I'm just going along with the chat.
We have a lot to do today. I hope you're prepared.
Yeah.
We got a food shop. Oh, sorry, that's my phone.
Is it
That's
really?
my text thing, and it goes off. Oh, how much I hate this.
We go shopping every Saturday. We should change it to Sunday.
You're just trying to get out of going shopping today.
My legs hurt.
I mean, I'm not looking forward to it, but you know, those dogs were crazy this morning. I couldn't imagine why Suki was crying at the door. It's because she smelled the chicken.
Salute,
Good
Justin
enough.
Sunshine.
JMS, hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, all dusty, but we'll see. I have to gather up the energy to do.
We had some major rain here last night, guys. I woke up at 3 in the morning, and there was flashing at my windows, and I thought it was like paparazzi taking pictures of me, but it was lightning.
UK Medic. That doesn't work.
And then the thunder came.
I told you, all I saw was I opened my eyes and it was a giant flash of light, and that's all I remember. And I felt I must have fallen right back to sleep, so I didn't even know it was storming.
Right.
But I mean, it was raining like all week here. I wonder what the
70,
temperature
Honda
is
Mommy.
today.
I wish it was 70.
Where does Honda Mommy live?
She could tell you.
Honda Mommy, where are you?
I want to put it out there.
Okay, I just want to state, that's all. She doesn't have to give me her address.
In the United States.
I know.
There it is. She lives in Jersey.
Oh, I knew that.
Derek.
Wait a minute. Did she say it was 70?
Yes. Derek. Crosby, Stills,
Oh,
Nash and Young. Southern Cross.
It's 45
Great
here.
jam. Great jam.
Yeah, it's 45 here.
When you see
Yes, they
the
open
Southern
windows.
Cross for the first time. Oh, it's raining now. What's it doing now?
Medic.
What's it doing outside?
I don't know. You should open a window though, because it's very hot over here.
You came at it, that is funny as hell.
Did you see what he said before that? Hold on, I gotta go back. He
Jersey.
said that you should do the
Yeah, April
dishes
Fools.
and you should do them
When
badly,
you
and
don't
I'll never
lie.
ask you to do it again. That's what he said. But I know better. Come on, Scott. I know better because you've done the dishes. Come on.
72. Today's high in New Jersey.
Everybody's freaking out because the window's open.
Echo? What's the temperature outside?
Yes, that's funny.
Right now, it's 65 degrees Fahrenheit.
What?
Expect a low
65.
of 24 degrees.
My phone said 43.
65. I'm wearing shorts today.
Oh, we need to open every single window in this house. Seriously, that's nice.
Right, 65.
That's like my kind of. JMS said that we should all go to Breezy's channel and leave her congratulations.
Right. That'll be funny.
How funny. We should. She's going to be like, what the hell is going on?
65 degrees.
It's beautiful.
I'm wearing shorts
See,
today.
today is the day to go out and do what we got to do.
No, I'll wear my sweatpants. Just in case the temperature drops.
Sky, you have to move back. Oh, these dogs are something else. Come on. I'm sorry, you guys. These dogs are crowding us. in this
Derek, I'm
tiny
gonna have
little
to check
space.
that out because I can't remember a lot of music.
So, Derek, how do you go about doing something like you want to do? I mean, do you have to get permission of some sort?
A sign release form,
I don't know.
probably.
Yeah, just say congrats.
She will kill.
I think it's hysterical, and I think we should do it. But definitely not doing it without permission from Honda Mommy, since she started this rumor.
She got me. Oh my stars. That was awesome.
I mean, it's not shocking to think that Breezy could be pregnant, right? I mean,
anybody could be
Right.
pregnant, but it was just like,
yeah, I hadn't
Really?
yeah.
oh, Dusty. Yeah, I'm gonna wear my Daisy Dukes today.
Oh God, that's a sight to see.
You got your channel on your phone?
Yeah, hang on a second. Oh my goodness.
Little Zay, Daddy. Welcome.
All right, I don't know. Baby girl, can you deal? Yeah, baby girl, please do your thing. And also this summer, I'm going to do this CN Tower Edge. I mean, I don't know.
Good for you, Little Zay. But you need to take it easy before you get knocked out of this channel.
Yeah, Lil Zay, how'd you hear about our little podcast here? All right, here we go. 4 things you should know about my wife. She is my queen. She can be a bit crazy. She has temper tantrums. If you piss her off, be assured they'll never find your body.
You
I
came
feel
at
like
it.
we all kind of meet that criteria. How about congrats and a baby bottle emoji? Like, if she just got like,
Yeah, you came at it. That sounds like a episode of Dateline.
oh my God. Okay, what is, I don't know what the CN Tower, what, I don't know what that is, but that sounds dangerous. The CN Tower Edge Walk. What is it? I need to know.
Ooh, CN Tower.
Yeah, Derek. He said, also this summer I'm going to do the CN Tower Edge Walk live. That sounds scary.
Righto, Dusty.
Yeah, see, we should have never opened that stupid window.
It must be
Yeah, all these
somewhere.
dogs want to get through.
We'll have to Google it, the CN Tower.
Listen, everybody can hear your nails.
Just me,
No,
sunshine.
stop.
Feed them to the alligators.
What does he say now? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Dusty Baby Girl's coming for you next. I never use Google as my wife knows everything.
Sounds like someone I know.
I mean, listen. You know, I'm the boss. If you would listen to me when I tell you something, your life would be so much easier. Like something happened the other day, and I said, "See, you should have just listened to me
That is so
when I
true.
told you a month ago." And I don't remember what it was,
Right.
but I remember saying to you, "Oh, if you would have listened to me a month ago, everything would have been fine."
It was
Yeah, like after all these years, I don't understand why you fight me. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
why are you fighting me? You know that in the end, I'm going to be right.
It was about buying the day bed and putting it in the living room,
Right.
and me taking my naps on it
That's what it was.
instead of the couch.
Right. That horrible, horrible couch.
Yes,
So uncomfortable.
we need a new one, a new couch.
Yeah, well, thanks to the dogs.
Yes,
We bought 2 new couches when we moved into this house, and
twins.
Suki just
for
put holes in
recliners.
like we kept patching and patching and patching. Yeah, on the end of each one there were recliners. They were so nice, and they're complete crap now. And we haven't replaced them because I didn't want to. Thank you, Wendy.
Our dogs used them as a
Yeah.
chew toy.
And Sky, the big dog, the shepherd, she still chews on everything. Like she didn't even outgrow it. So I feel like I don't. It was like devastating when they ruined my furniture.
Team Ivy. This is the Ivy and Rich podcast, heart to heart. Salute to the chat. Welcome everybody.
Yeah, this was an early one. I wanted to get on live before this one over here fell asleep. Stop it, Miles. Took one of his old man naps.
Yes. Those naps are good.
Do you hear what your dog's doing?
Biba!
He's growling at Suki.
What are you doing, Bubba? Leave Suki alone.
There's too many animals in this house.
Podcast here.
Too much.
I love you, Bubba. I love you.
When Mexican women get quiet, you gotta run fast. Nitro Freak's got a very big following also. As a matter of fact, I said to you the other day, because I was on Nitro Freak's live, in the chat or whatever, I just said hi. But I remember I said to you, you should go into that chat. It's like, he's like a car guy, right? He doesn't talk about that alone, but he's really good at like letting people like drop their links and like.
I wonder if he's watching the Malcolm auction right now that's happening in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Is that what you were making me watch last night?
Well, yeah, the car show. It's awesome.
You said, "Oh, we should go there."
The highest car that they sold yesterday
go
was, I can't remember the car, but they sold the car for $365,000
Wow.
in the auction.
You have to have a lot of money to be able to drop that on a car.
Exactly.
Well, anyway, Nitro Freak's got a really good channel. Like, he's always like supporting other channels and letting you drop your links and, helping you get, whatever. Subs. What's so crazy? Everybody's channel, it's different, and I still don't understand. Like, on some channels, you can't say sub, you can't type sub, you can't say connect. I don't really understand it.
Because that's the channel owner's rules.
So
right?
there's got to be a reason. Because there's one channel that is very strict about not using any of those words.
Excuse me.
And there's got to be a reason for it. It doesn't make sense. This person isn't just like, oh, I don't like that word, I don't want anybody to use it. There's got to be a reason behind
they don't like
it.
that word. They probably don't want people to come in there and,
like if I sub to
subs.
somebody's, but if I sub to somebody, during a live, and I say, hey, I just subbed to you. I've done it on yours, whatever.
Yes.
But some people don't like that for whatever reason, like in their chats. And I thought there's got to be a reason.
It's the way they run their channel. That's what it is.
I don't know. I feel like there's more to it than that. But I don't know.
Babe, it's the way they run their channel. That's all it is.
Medic, you were Air Force, right? I think we had this conversation once. I think he was Air Force. I think that was him. Where are you going?
Nowhere. I'm just.
Hey, Janine, are you still here? How are the baby possums? Still waiting for a picture. They must be so cute. Do you have the heat on? Seriously. Do you
No,
have
I
the heat
turned
on?
it off. Turned it off.
It's just crazy in here.
Crazy hot?
Yeah, did you say I called you Richie this morning on your?
I seen that.
I just think it's hysterical because Queen Cal's always called you Richie,
Yeah,
and so does like Pamela.
I thought I was in trouble when you said that.
No, it's just I don't know. YouTube see it as sub for sub, which breaches. I don't know what TOS means, but so
2 other subs.
Army. Who was I talking to that was Air Force for one day? Oh, how long were you in the Army for?
Thank you, old Dusty.
Yeah, there in there's a pouch. Possums have a pouch.
Like a kangaroo.
Terms of service. So it breaches the terms of service and you'll lose this. Oh. So then we shouldn't say it like that, I guess, anymore.
What? Subscribe,
Yeah, like, oh, I subbed to you or whatever. I don't know.
subscribe, share, and like,
Comment. I didn't know that possums have a pouch, and now I have to say it.
I have a pouch. I have 4 of them on my jeans.
Oh my god, they do. What?
Oh, see, yeah,
That is,
just me sunshine.
look at that.
Oh, that's terrible. I can't look at that
It's
again.
not terrible, it's just odd. And then I know they carry them on their backs for a while. I do know that much. But I had no idea there was a pouch. That is so cool.
Just me
My
sunshine
CPO.
said they're related to kangaroo.
A possum
Yeah,
is related to kangaroos?
I guess so.
Feels like a stretch. But I don't know.
Fanny pouch. Don't count.
Yeah.
pouch.
Just me sunshine.
Just me sunshine. I was just talking about my regular pockets
Like what?
on my jeans.
Like roadkill,
Oh,
old Dusty?
jeez.
Because who eats possum? I've never heard this in my life. Like I've heard of like people eating squirrels, and
Pigeons.
I've never heard of people eating possums, and that really makes me absolutely sick. Could you imagine? Why would you want to kill something so beautiful?
The possum?
I know you think they're crazy looking, but I think they're adorable.
I mean, here they chew up your garbage toter. They got some
I
strong
watched
teeth.
it go from birth to now to pet. That's so crazy. Janine, you should have recorded all of that. That would have been amazing to watch. Yeah, I feel like that's true. JMS, I used to live in Florida, and like, you know, you were going to like certain restaurants or whatever, and there'd be like weird shit on the menu, and I'd be like, I don't get it. Like,
But would it
people
be
eat like
possum?
alligator, which I, you know,
Nice, Derek.
yeah, the Canadian Reserves. Wilderness survivor training. I bet that's pretty intense. All right, UK Medic, have a really good day. Hey, UK, before you go, what time is your thing with Gemma tomorrow?
Salute UK.
And whose channel is it going to be
Enjoy your
on so we
day.
can make sure to drop the links again? I don't want to eat no frog. No, thank you. And I definitely, I don't want to eat a gator either.
No. I'll take the gator boots, though.
UK Medic, 10 p.m. Okay, so 5 o'clock here on his channel. I was about to say 10 p.m. I ain't making that one.
Should stop. Stop.
I don't know who's in the chat that can drop the link. Wait, I guess I can.
It's gonna be UK's channel.
Yeah.
Janine, you had gator?
I think when you grow up in the South, you're probably more likely to have had like, things like that.
That's true.
All right. Trying to drop his link here. I don't know how people do this so fast. Seriously.
Practice. They're used to it, baby.
Like Dodgers, Hannah. She can drop the link faster than anybody I've ever seen in my life. Where is Hannah? Hannah, are you here?
Is it Dodgers?
Yes. Oh, you got one right.
Yeah.
Finally,
I
you
guessed
put two
it.
names together.
Yes, I did.
Hannah's had a rough week.
I've had a rough morning.
I know. Hannah's dog.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right. That's right. Yes.
Oh, Dusty, when I lived in Florida, I was always so scared that I was going to run into a gator somewhere. I lived in like a development,
The golf
and
course,
behind us
babe.
was a golf course, and there was
Yeah.
a big like pond. I mean, I guess it was a pond, but it was very big, And anywhere in Florida where there's water, you can find a gator. I never. Wait, I think me and my mom one time were driving and we saw one on the side of the road. But I think it's the only time I ever. Yeah, like
Was it
anywhere
trying to
there's
catch a
water.
bus? The one you've seen on the side of the road.
Oh
Was
no,
it
I'm
near
not
a
eating no
bus,
pig feet. That's
a bus
gross.
stop?
Is it near a bus stop?
The gator.
Okay, that joke did not go well.
For me, it did. I'm here all week, everyone. Try the veal.
Derek, I think you're too smart for us. Do you read that?
What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like he's definitely a smart guy. That's funny. I mean, I'm reading Colleen Hoover right now.
4-7 Ronin. I think I've seen that movie.
That was a movie.
With what's his name?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, right?
No, the other guy. Mission Impossible.
Tom Cruise?
Yes. I think he was in some kind of samurai Ronin 47 movie.
I mean, why don't you ever listen to me? Look.
Oh, was it Keanu Reeves?
See, there's my point exactly. I am always right.
Yes, you are.
When I speak, you just have to take it in. I'm giving you all this knowledge.
I'm taking it in.
I said Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
But yeah, I feel like Derek's a really smart guy.
He's a great actor.
I love Keanu Reeves.
Oh, Dusty, when I had my store, I used to order a case with 4 huge jars of pig's feet in it.
I mean, Puerto Rican people eat like that, right? I
Puerto
mean,
Rican
that's
and
like a
black people
thing.
eat pig's feet.
Yeah, I know wild boar are a problem in certain places, but I don't know. Like, I know, like, even like with deer, to control population, I mean, it's not like I'm a vegetarian or anything like that. I don't like to think about it, is all.
I can eat deer. I used to eat a lot of deer. I
See,
used to deer hunt when I was younger.
I mean, if I didn't have anything else to eat, like, I guess I would eat it, but like, I don't want to eat duck. I don't like, I don't know. You grow up, you're, eating meat, so it doesn't. I have 2 granddaughters who, at their dad's house, has chickens, and I'm waiting for that connection to be made when they're eating like their chicken nuggets, and they realize that the chicken they're eating is actually that kind of chicken.
But are they going to eat their chickens?
No, they just.
Just
First
the
of all,
eggs.
they got them, when Jess was when they were all living together, and it was just for the eggs, and I think, I don't know, somebody wanted some chickens,
Right, just
and they got them
sunshine.
like a huge, enclosure and whatever. So
We used to eat what we, hunted It wasn't to just mount on the wall.
See, in real life, back during feudal Japan, the Ronin were a group of samurais who, if their master was murdered, they would seek vengeance.
I'm telling you, that was in the Tom Cruise movie too.
Well, and you know what, Jane, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I can't be like, oh, I'm against it when but I don't want to be a part of it. Like,
Part of the what? Alligator?
like, no, part of going and gunning down a bunch of deer because you have to control the population. I just feel like if you're hunting, you should be eating whatever you are hunting,
Oh, Dusty.
which probably they do, right? When like deer season opens, all those people out there hunting are probably taking those deer, and
Yes.
like the butcher that I used to go to when I lived in Jenkintown at deer season, they would open up, they would have like a big shed in the back, and people would bring their deer in and they would,
Right.
butcher it all up for them.
Exactly. Oh, Dusty.
Oh, Dusty.
How many Publix in Florida are you barred from?
I know.
That's funny.
That's funny. It
You
is
do
funny.
that. You do that old Happy Days thing where you crash your cart into their cart.
Yeah. I'd love to see him in action.
Right. Oh, nice, Derek.
Yeah. I don't collect anything.
Oh, Dusty,
I've never
you have
collected
to,
anything.
you have
Have
to
you?
film something in public. What, baby?
Have you ever collected anything?
No.
No, me neither. It's weird. I mean, aside from, animals. And not like in a weird way.
I mean, I always worked. I
Janine, that's funny.
never had time to collect anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Never had a hobby like that, but it's cool. Like my brother did. My one brother, he collected a lot of comics.
I remember my grandfather used to have a ton of them.
God, if he would have had those still today, he probably would have
No,
been
I think, no, he
a
did keep them,
millionaire.
and I think at some point somebody must have sold them. They were old. I remember them being in our closet. I didn't remember it until you
Right.
just said it.
like if you
But,
had some
Yeah, I mean,
comics from
they-
back in the day, 30,
I was
40
just a
years
little,
ago.
right, I was just a little girl, so they were even older than that.
Oh, cool, Derek. I'm going to have to check it out.
Weeks ago, there was a woman who was eaten by it. I mean, that's got to happen, right? In Florida?
Yeah, I can imagine. What do they have in Florida? Those, I'm going to try to say this right.
Oh, here we go.
The retention ponds.
I mean,
Am I saying it right, Dusty?
Yeah,
or
you are, but-
Janine?
I don't.
Are there alligators in there?
Anywhere there's water, you could find an alligator.
And the retention ponds or something that they have fenced off. I've seen a lot of those in Florida when I was down there.
Anywhere there's water, you can find a gator. Yeah, she means that.
Yeah, on that military
This
road
side,
going to, what was that store? Rite Aid or Walgreens?
CVS.
CVS?
These are close.
I've seen a few of those.
Yeah,
They were all fenced in though.
yeah. But anywhere.
They just make them for what? The wildlife?
I have no idea. Look at this with these dogs. This is crazy.
Yeah, because that area of Jupiter was probably all wildlife at once, and then all of a sudden, boom, they start building houses like
I mean, that
white on rice.
development that I lived in, I actually saw when they started building.
That was nice.
Years before I moved down there.
Right.
Derek, that's like my worst nightmare. I'll be honest. I watch a lot of zombie stuff, so I feel like I could be prepared. But that depends on whether it's those fast zombies that can like run after you or the super slow ones like on The Walking Dead. If they're the super slow ones, I feel like maybe I might make it through. I've given this some thought. If it's the really fast ones, I'd probably just swallow a bottle of pills and just, get it over with.
What?
Yeah.
I'll be there with the sword.
Are you kidding? I mean, I'll be honest. When COVID hit,
Right.
what happened? What did I do? I went crazy boiling water. Like I was sure that this was it. Like I'm not even kidding. I've never seen anything like that in my lifetime, so it scared the shit out of me.
Wait, how come we
So
boiled
I
water and
started-
didn't drink spring water?
Well, no, because what was happening is all of a sudden you couldn't get anything.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I'm like, I would just boil pot after pot of boiling water, fill water bottles up, put them in the fridge, whatever.
Paper towel.
Because it
toilet
scared me, like you
paper.
couldn't get it. And it was funny. I don't know if we ever had trouble getting water. Couldn't get toilet paper, but nobody
It was
wanted
all
water.
gone.
And I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why some things sold out and others didn't.
Right. It's amazing that
But
all
seriously,
the household products, cleaners were gone because
well, anything antibacterial.
right, everybody wanted to wipe everything down. But where were you before COVID buying those cleaners? You didn't give a F about germs or anything like that.
Well, no, I think the problem is that, people bought them, like as needed when they went food shopping or whatever.
Right,
And when shit went down, they went and they bought them all out.
right.
So people just kept buying for themselves and not leaving anything, and then they couldn't make everything fast enough. And then that's when the stores started like, okay, you can only have like 2 of these.
Exactly. Because when I walked in there was no cleaner.
Yeah, it was really hard to find
know.
cleaner anywhere or soap or whatever.
It was insane. It was insane.
You're almost ready. Are you a prepper, Derek?
All the toilet paper gone.
Yeah, it just was. Yeah, there was a couple of things we found at like small little places, just in the Sunshine
Right.
that we couldn't get.
Remember at Walmart? I tried to get the Great Value, 3 of the Lysol sprays.
Oh yeah,
And the lady was like, sir, you can only buy 2.
I know it. Do you have like a cool little bunker under your house or something? That would be cool.
With a backpack that's ready to go.
Derek, did you see the movie 10 Cloverfield Drive or whatever it was called with what's the guy's name from John Goodman?
Yes.
You remember that movie?
Yes, I do.
Cloverfield Road or whatever the hell it's called. Did you see that, Derek? Because like if shit went down, I could live in a place like that. Yeah. See? So are you like that kind of prepper? Like, do you have like,
A bunker?
you do have a bunker somewhere? And what's your address? Because if shit goes down, I'm coming to live with you. You can find your own way.
What?
Yeah. I'm going to Derek's who's been prepping.
Where's Derek
for
at?
the-
Is
for
he
the-
in Minnesota or the UK?
No, he's not in the UK. I'm not sure where he lives. But behind the scenes, I'm going to have him send me his address. Just
That's
in
just
case.
great. You're going to leave me in the dust
Well, listen,
with them nasty ass zombies.
you got a back problem. Your legs hurt. You'll be the death of me.
What?
It's going to come down to like me, like, leaving you behind to like get a head start.
Holy Mother of God. The
It's not like I
truth
can
comes
carry
out.
you. So you listen.
You don't have to carry
Listen,
me.
once
I
the
can
apocalypse
walk.
happens, you're on your own.
I
Okay?
can
You're on
walk.
your own. You and
My dog?
you and Miles and Sky, because Sky's too big for me to take, but I'll take Suki with me.
I can walk.
you can walk, but you can't walk. You need to be able to, like, I mean, I don't know that I could run. I could easily get killed, but like I said, I'm going to Derek's.
I'll steal one of those shopping carts from Wegmans, the automatic one.
Knives, swords, and storage facility with water, canned goods, and dried food. Oh, that's right. You're in Canada.
Oh, Janine.
I'm not far from Canada.
So
How far are we
sorry to
from
hear
Ontario?
that.
What happened?
She's getting back surgery soon. Ouch. I can't.
Well,
I just
no,
can't.
this is good for her though.
Well, yeah, it's good for some people, but it's not good for me.
I know. Ginny, I'm actually super glad to hear that because, well, we talked about it, but I think
Right.
it's the right thing for you, and you just need to be sure that it's, the right thing for you because it's a huge deal.
Janine, I'm not afraid to say this,
You have to let me know when it is so I can keep tabs on you.
but I was on some serious pain narcotics for,
Okay, let's not overreact.
16 years, and I quit cold turkey. It's been 90 days. Salute, little Mario.
Hi, little Mario.
There's my YouTube sensei who taught me everything I know about YouTube.
Yeah.
Little Mario.
Really quick, how far are we from Ontario?
We are an hour away from Niagara Falls, Canada. And then you go over the bridge and you're in Canada. And from there, 3.5 hours away from Toronto.
You didn't even answer my question.
I don't know where Ontario, Canada is. I'm gonna have to look it
How
up.
far are
on the
you
map.
from Niagara Falls, Derek? Yeah, Janine, Janine's in a different situation.
Good for her. God
She's-
bless you,
yeah.
Janine.
And what are you looking for, baby?
I need to back up a little bit.
She's definitely in a different situation where she's, well, I mean, JMS, like, seriously, because I literally believe everything. Like, I watch way too much TV and movies. I mean, there was that movie called Contagion with Matt Damon and what's her name from Titanic? What the hell's her name?
I have no idea. Yeah,
don't
little
know
Mario,
anything.
this is me, brother.
Wait, across from the Detroit Rip. I'm gonna have to Google it.
I'm the co-host on Ivy's channel, and I
No,
help with the
actually,
buttons
Lil
and
Mario-
everything like that.
He likes to say he's the co-host, but the only reason I have him here is because I need him to like work technical stuff because I don't know how to do anything. Hi, Adrian. How are you?
Adrian, salute.
That's the only reason he's here.
So wait a minute. I'm okay with talking, right?
I mean, you can talk. You need to stop singing.
Nobody put anything in the chat for me to sing.
Right, Jeannie, and that's what we talked about. Like when she's bedbound.
Oh, Janine,
So,
I wish you the best.
you
God
know,
bless you.
Obviously can only go, up for her
Right,
having the back surgery, but
exactly.
it's a big deal. But we talked about it a bunch.
I'm feeling back pain now,
I'm feeling some back pain right now too.
and I'm feeling a pain in my butt cheeks.
I'm feeling like there's no way we're going through shopping today. That's what I'm feeling.
We go every Saturday. We should change it to every Sunday,
I would have to like take a shower.
right after we go to church.
I'm Jewish.
You don't go to church on Sundays?
Stop it.
Then who the hell's been sitting next to me?
Oh God. Nice Jewish girl from Philly. Okay.
Yes, you are.
Go to the Bronx Zombie there already. I mean, seriously, Derek, seriously, send me your address.
I'm just me sunshine. Hey, Rich, do you know Far, Far Away? Who sings that, babe?
Or I have no idea. But she's got laughy emoji, so I don't know.
There's
I
a place I know.
I'm trying to talk to Derek, my savior. I feel like I kind of remember that. Do you remember that?
The Falls went down years ago. Yeah, Derek, during the day, wasn't it a brownout? I think we got hit here in Monroe County with that. Buffalo, some of the lower towns. Didn't it hit Cleveland too?
No, I don't know if you're talking about the same thing. I think you're talking about with all those. It was that giant blackout in New York City.
No, this was during the day. It was a brownout. It was like Canada, Cleveland, parts of New York State, Western New York State.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all. I remember the blackout that happened like down the East Coast or whatever it was, and everybody was freaking out because they, didn't know. Thank you. It was a blackout.
I don't remember it. I was probably taking a nap.
Hey,
Salute,
Tommy. How are you?
Little Mario said Canada has some good BC bud.
What's BC?
I have no idea.
What's BC?
Big clout?
British Columbia?
Yes, British
Is that
Columbia.
how?
But there you go, babe.
Is that what he meant, really?
I don't know, but if you got that right,
Did I get that right, little Mario?
you'll be going to the bonus round. Tommy D, I hope your day is going well, man.
Yeah, it's probably nice where he is, too, weather-wise. I think Jessica said it was nice in Philly.
Yeah, he's in PA. I
You
can't
know. Right outside Philly, I think he is.
I can't believe it's 65 here.
Pizza Demon. Hello.
Hello, Pizza Demon. Salute.
He was in Nitro's last night as well. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, JMS.
I
And
kind of
people were
remember that.
freaking out because they didn't, know what was going on. See, people were freaking out because they didn't know what was going on because they thought, I don't even like to say the T word, but yeah, then that's what they thought, and it ended up being, I don't even remember what happened.
What's the T word?
I don't want to say it. Yeah,
Okay.
well, you
got
just
it.
said it, and everybody heard that.
Well,
I don't even like to use the word. I don't.
Right. And I think there was a small planes after 9/11, and small planes or white planes, New York, where a small plane crashed.
Not
and
that
people
long
panicked.
after, not that, I was one of those people. Not that long after 9/11, a plane went down in a neighborhood, I thought it was in Queens. Or Long Island, I'm not even
I
sure.
know there was one in
And
white
a
planes.
plane went down and it was a
Right.
big deal, and there was houses and and I remember I saw it on the news. I freaked out. I called my brother because after 9/11 we kept calling him saying, you're going to come get me, right? You're going to come get, like, if something happens, you're going to come get me, right?
Right.
And I saw that and I lost my mind. I was like, this is too much. Like, what are the chances, right, that was an accident?
Exactly.
I mean, it was, but what were the chances after something like that? Oh, what a mess that was.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. After 9/11, anything that happened with a plane or a bomb or
I hate
M80 or
flying.
firecracker, people were, on edge.
I hate
People on
flying so
edge.
much. And I hated flying before. I flew a ton when I was a kid. We always went to like Florida for vacations and stuff. I never had any issues. And then,
Right.
like, as I got older, I think after the kids were born, that's when everything was like, no, I'm not doing that. But unfortunately, I got to get on a plane every now and again. But yeah, that blackout was crazy too.
Thank God I fly private.
So what? You're funny. When was the last time you were on an airplane?
Last night when
10
I
years
smoked
ago.
some of the fat salt.
10 years ago. You were, or a little more than that, actually. You were on an airplane.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dusty.
yeah,
That was
Dusty.
with, what was that pilot's name?
Captain
Sully.
Sully.
Yeah.
They couldn't make it back, and it was just like, we're going down in the Hudson.
You want to talk about like miracles happening? Jesus, like
But it was
thank
cool,
God he
though.
was the pilot, because I don't know that somebody else could have even done that.
It was cool though how everybody came together.
Oh my God, I
All
mean,
the little tugboats and boats and people on shore.
and Derek, that's true. Like, why would you not? You know,
Did anybody ever get their money back from that flight?
are you joking?
You think they did?
I don't know. I maybe they got some like vouchers
Coupons
or
or
something. Yeah, I mean, my whole thing is always, and it's like this with any kind of this going south, but with any kind of tragedy, where it gets me emotionally, aside from the fact that it's a tragedy, is when people are terrified before they die. Do you know what I mean? Like if your plane is going down, like to be that scared
Right.
just literally tears me apart.
I mean, and then you see, whatever,
or
your
the
whole life
same
flash
thing,
before your
with
eyes.
these fucking school shooters to be stuck in a closet and not
Where
know
is
to
that
think about these
language
kids.
coming from?
Because
The
it just
day
it
before
fucking
the
really
holy
annoys
day.
me. I get so fucking mad. Like we
I know,
didn't talk
that's-
about the whole
I know.
thing this week on purpose because
I know.
I don't want to bring it down, but like fucking come on.
I know. Those poor
Like
kids,
I literally can't take it
They
in my
shot it
heart
all.
anymore. Serious.
I know.
It's scary. I have 2 grandkids
Right. They go to school.
that go to school.
Exactly.
It's a lot to worry about. When my 26-year-old son says, "Oh, I'm going to the movies," when Jared lived here in Rochester with us for a little while, when he wanted to go see a movie, I'd be like, "Oh, let me come with you. I want to go. And we will go together. The reason that we went together is because I was so scared of him being alone and something crazy happening that I literally just figured, like, I'll go with him.
Right. If something happens, you're right there.
Not only that, but, yeah. So anyway, but yeah, we'll go to, me and Jared went to the movies a couple times when he was here,
Right. Exactly.
And it's like you're watching everybody. You're like looking at everybody, especially like when there's not a lot of people in the theater. I was actually in the movie theater alone seeing Avengers Endgame, and there was this guy and he kept walking in and out, and I'm like, should I leave? Like, what is this guy doing? Why does he keep getting up?
Right. But, baby, did you have your knife from the army when you were in the Israeli army? It's got your initials on it.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, he's lying. Can I tell you?
I'm not supposed to talk about that, right? I'm sorry.
JMS, it's like they have to do something. It just doesn't make any sense.
Right. Just me, sunshine. That's a great point. Great point.
It doesn't make any sense.
But
Because there's always going to be sick people. There's always going to be evil people. Okay? There's always going to be those people who, want to go out and want to take everyone with them. But to walk into an elementary school, like, I just can't.
I've seen that movie, Derek.
What movie?
Delta Force.
Oh, I never saw
Chuck
that.
Norris, he saved all the Jewish people on the plane.
I never saw that.
Mazel tov to Chuck Norris.
Oh, wait, like the whole movie takes place on an airplane?
Yeah, it gets hijacked.
Yeah, oh, Dusty, I would not even put myself in that position. I'd be too scared. And like they always say, like, oh, you can't be scared to do things because then they win and blah blah blah. But it's my life, so if I'm too scared to like go into a packed, stadium or something like that, that's my choice. I'm not doing it.
Just me, sunshine. You're right. There are solutions,
Yeah,
and I don't even want to bring it up. I don't even want to bring it up.
I mean, it just doesn't make any sense at all.
A lot of the legislators, in my community in Monroe County, suck butt. And I'll just leave it at that. Because that whole thing came up 4 years ago about officers in school. And they voted against it. They called it
That doesn't make
the
any
school to prison pipeline. Right.
I'm trying to see if pizza workers are okay. People, I mean, unfortunately,
Oh,
there's a
Dusty,
mental
be
health crisis
careful.
out there. You know, I mean, that's just facts.
Right.
All right, I don't want to talk about any more. It's killing me. I just can't stand it. So, what's everybody doing today? Anything fun? Can I live vicariously through anybody? Oh, I'm hungry.
I'm probably going for a 7-mile jog
Yeah, okay.
with my car.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out why old Dusty just said he wet his pillow.
Because the cap broke on his water bottle. He almost drowned, he said. Water went up his nose
God, I started getting all sorts of weird thoughts in my head.
and his ear.
Oh my God.
Oh, Dusty.
That actually happens to me
We need
almost
to
every
stop.
night when I try to drink water.
We need to do a GoFundMe page for old
Yeah, no, it
Dusty's
did
new
sound a
water
little
bottle.
creepy, but I didn't
Look
see
at you,
your
wet his
comment.
pillow.
I didn't see your comment from before. Oh my God, that
Everything
air
is wet
beautiful.
now.
See, we gotta go somewhere today
Dusty
where
Sunshine. Tonight's headline.
old
ODP.
Dusty wets his pillow.
Right. And now the news. This just in, ladies and gentlemen. Old Dusty wet his pillow and broke the cap on his water bottle.
Yeah, you know what, James? I do it all the time.
So do
at
I.
night. And it's so weird
Just Miss
because
Sunshine is so right.
Wegmans, which is a supermarket here, they fill their spring water, they fill their bottles, I mean, to the very top, right? Which is, great because, you're getting at least what you paid for. But when you open the cap, you have to be so careful.
Right.
And sometimes I'm not thinking and I spill water all over me
If
in
you-
bed
If
all
you
the
tip it
time.
sideways, like,
Yeah. But
A
they
hair.
do, they fill it all the way up to the very top.
right.
Oh my goodness.
Just Miss Sunshine is so right. You're not supposed to drink water laying down.
No.
And I do it. I do it like in an angle.
It's like because God forbid you like sit up for 5 seconds,
I just hate moving.
especially if you're comfortable.
Right.
Well, we should like take a walk or something. I can just put on a hat.
Right, babe. You take a walk and I'll follow you in the car. We'll pretend that I'm stalking you.
Listen, we need to go somewhere today that has Twinkies.
The Hostess Factory.
I'm all out. Yeah, Flashdance. Oh my God, that's such a good movie.
Oh, Dusty. Yo, you pulled the chain and all the water came down on you. And your one leg was on the chair.
I just watched that not that long ago.
And you tilted your head back. Frecko.
Oh my God. There's like an image
I know, I just,
that maybe you don't want stuck in your head.
right. He's a maniac.
Pizza diva. There's no shame. Age is a bummer.
Right. Oh, I got arthritis
Yeah,
in
you know
my
what? He was
hands,
saying
man.
that in his thing earlier. And I have like a joint and muscle thing, so the pain is real. I get it.
Janine, I'm good. I'm working with, a team of doctors
Yeah,
at the
he's
pain clinic.
It's gonna go to physical therapy,
Right.
which probably won't help, but
I got a TENS unit shooting electricity in my back. Bzzz,
yeah, Flashdance.
bzzz.
I just watched it like a couple months ago.
You did?
Yeah,
Wow.
I watched that. I watched Eddie and the Cruisers. Finally, after years of me searching for it and nobody having it, I finally found it, and now it's gone.
On the dark side.
I love that movie.
Oh yeah.
Such
That's
a
a
good
great
movie.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, I don't know if the TENS unit really. I mean, does it help at all?
When you feel electricity, it's a distraction.
Janine, they're gonna like give him a shot in his back also, but they won't do
Steroids.
that until he goes to physical therapy.
To physical therapy.
So he has to go to physical therapy, and then he can go back, and they'll give him the shot, which maybe it'll help. It's actually 2 shots, I think.
Too.
They do a shot that, like, I don't know, breaks up some kind of like muscle
Yes.
stiffness, and then they do a steroid shot, something like that.
Right.
A sauna.
Yes.
We should get like a hot tub for the backyard.
I create a sauna in my bathroom.
See, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that he's going to do physical therapy and he's going to hurt more
I'm gonna
because
hurt more.
he can't do anything. So they're going to manipulate him in ways that he can't do, and then he's going to be my problem.
Right.
He's
But
going to
I'm.
be in agony.
You know what? Right before I get to that point where they cause me pain, I'm just gonna tell them stop.
Yeah, you
Stop.
have to.
You're hurting me.
I mean, when I was in physical therapy, I said the same thing, and they were like, "Okay, we can't help you after like a month or something." So
Right.
yeah,
I mean,
Janine, you only have one option.
Not
That's for
like I'm
sure.
gonna be going in there dancing like I used to. 5, 6, 7, 8.
But really, I think it's probably because maybe the way your insurance is, they make you do these things before you
Right.
can do
It's
certain
always
other
about
things.
the insurance. Janine, I did it all. Physical therapy, swimming, TENS unit, ice, cold, hot, whatever you want to call it, heating pad, all that. Let's call it 20 years later, they want me to do the same thing. And I told my pain clinic doctor that too. The neurologist page.
They won't even do an MRI until he does all this other stuff,
Right, and I did
which boggles
5
my mind.
MRIs already.
I know, but they were very long ago. You haven't had an MRI in a very long time.
Right,
So just the fact that they're not doing an image to
Right.
see what is going on before they make you do this
I
other
told
stuff
them.
doesn't make any sense to me at all.
I told Dr. Ferrari.
Do the MRI
check out my
and then
records.
figure out how to treat you.
I told her check out my record.
It doesn't matter because your back is way worse than it was 13 years ago when you had your last MRI.
Right.
Any new thing could have popped up since then.
Okay, has anybody seen the movie Saturday Night Fever with John Travolta?
Oh no.
When it opens and he's walking with the paint can, that's how I used to walk. Now I walk like hunched over and slow and
Yeah, you're a little slow. Which is why I don't want to be with you in a zombie apocalypse.
when the zombies come.
Yeah.
They're not zombies that are coming.
They might be.
They're Puerto Ricans.
Oh my god. Ridiculous.
We are married.
I mean, Street in Scotland.
Street, what's happening?
Good
Salute
evening.
Street. Good
It's
evening. It is 6 o'clock
It's
there.
12:56 here,
Oh, okay,
so
Janine.
it's 6 o'clock where he is.
Janine, they wanted to do surgery on me a long time ago. Here it is. L2, L3, L4, L5, S1 are all effed up. And I refuse to get surgery because it just never stops. In some cases, Janine, this has nothing to do with you. Sometimes they operate, next thing you know, it's like, oh, I got more pain.
Well, you know somebody
Let's go.
that is going through that, so
Right. My friend Kelly, she's just got surgery last September, and now they want to operate higher on her spine.
wait, you're. Hold on, just something. Does that say BIL?
What's this weird, like coconut milk? Wow, it's just from sunshine.
Wait, is that it?
BIL.
Okay, what does that mean? Is that an abbreviation?
Yeah. By something else.
Brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law. There you
You
go.
guys, listen, we're not with it, so you guys got to stop like abbreviating shit and expecting us to be able to figure it out. Yeah, see, Street didn't know either. All right, good. Street, you want to come up? Are you ready?
Come on, Street. Just come up and say hi.
Everybody, go with the peer pressure.
Street, 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 street,
You know, I
street.
mean, if they can straighten that out, you have to at least
I
try.
know. I wish you the
Because
best.
honestly,
Janine.
Janine, things cannot get worse for you at this point, unfortunately. You know? That's okay, JMS. I've never had
Street, come on
coconut.
up. I got coconut milk up here.
I've never had that. Or coconut water. I
like
I
coconut
love
water.
coconut.
Coconut water's good.
Yeah, I
Who
like,
makes it? BAI?
well, everybody makes coconut water now.
Yeah, but they have that good coconut water.
Listen, I love coconut.
Almond milk is good too.
Has to be right for the coconut.
You put the lime in
Yeah.
the coconut, you drink it all up.
Right
You
off
put
the tree.
lime in the
Where
coconut,
are you
drink
going
it
that
all
you're getting
up.
coconuts off trees?
She's in Florida. Just
They grow
sometime-
coconuts in Florida?
Babe, you,
No, I don't know.
you were there.
Wait, I don't remember ever seeing a coconut tree.
Maybe not in Florida. Maybe in Puerto
JMS,
Rico or
do
the
they grow-
Bahamas.
Coconuts in Florida?
They got palm trees there. Didn't they have coconuts there?
I mean, that's a good point.
I know in Arizona, in
There's no-
California, do they have them there?
JMS, I need some clarification, seriously. How could I have lived in Florida all those years and not
I
know
have
that
no
there's
idea.
coconuts growing? I'm in. She's from Jersey.
They got coconuts.
Why did
in
I
New
think she was in
Jersey.
Florida? What did you say? You had
She lives in St. Martin. Oh, she said she hit.
wait, you lived in St. Martin, like the island?
Yeah, she lived in St. Martin.
Wow, why would you ever leave? I mean, I'm not even like a tropics kind of person, but I would never leave. Like if I was like single and didn't have no children or grandchildren, I'd be out of here.
Yes, sir. Here it comes. That's where the insurance policy kicks in. She was 30 miles away when he was murdered. Next, on Dateline, who is the real Ivy?
Listen, if I didn't have, I should have done it when I was young. I should have done it when I was young. I should have left the country and like just moved somewhere completely different. That's what I should have done. I mean, you know, I shouldn't say it like that because then it makes it sound like, you know, because then I, you know, would be here with you and, you know,
I'm crushed.
enjoying this life.
I'll be
But-
curled up in the shower later crying.
I'm just saying, as a younger person, before I got knocked up,
Right.
I maybe would have done something like that. My mother would have been devastated.
Street, come on up.
He's not gonna come up.
Just come up real quick and say hello and then leave.
Nobody's gonna see her face.
Street, I'll give you $500 if you come up here right now. Don't tell him it's April Fool's Day.
Oh my god,
Come on, Street, come up.
he's not gonna do it.
If he comes up and says hello and I don't pay him, Street will be on the other end saying, excuse me, everybody, for the bad line.
So I'm just wondering, do they actually grow coconuts in Florida? Now I gotta Google it.
Street will be singing, bitch better have my money.
It was literally, I didn't even put it in right in my Google, and I never
Salute,
finished it.
Virgo.
But somehow, hi Virgo, somehow do coconuts grow in Florida just shows up on my phone.
Yeah, because Echo's listening to us, that's why.
South Florida's tropical climate is ideal for producing coconuts. How did I not know?
I want a new
coconuts?
lawnmower and I was looking it up and then everything on YouTube was a lawnmower.
It's a
you know,
coconut
ad.
palm. Literally, like right where I. Oh my god,
Near Jupiter?
Jesus! I don't know. Maybe I just forgot.
Right, just me sunshine.
Yeah, it's scary, honestly. Like me and him will be talking about something,
And it'll
and
pop up.
it'll like pop up on my phone. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's.
Did you see Virgo views?
I said hi to Virgo.
Oh. When is she doing her live?
Well, there she is. Why don't you ask her? Virgo, when are you going live?
When are you going live, Virgo?
Because I remember seeing it
Right.
somewhere.
I think it was April 19th or 20th. I'm not joking. I remember that date for some reason.
Yeah, it was a little ways off. I remember that.
April 19th or April
Oh.
20th. Or is that the date I gotta go to court?
That's good. Could you imagine if they're hearing that sound? That's horrible.
What sound?
Her licking her paws over here.
That was me.
I hate that sound. Hubby said not yet.
Street will be on the panel 2/30/2024.
So about a year.
Street.
I don't think I've ever been more uncomfortable in my life than I am right now. I'm sorry, I was reading.
I'm reading the same thing you're reading.
That
I'm
was a lot
trying
of
to
dead air.
decipher it.
That was like that. Like
I'm trying to decipher what Derek said.
yeah. Oh, seriously, I'm very uncomfortable. I have to move. I think.
We got to order some damn chairs.
Yeah, this is
Amazon.com.
very uncomfortable.
Amazon, I
need to
just
stay
gave you
for
a plug.
minute.
Give me 50% off, please.
Oh boy.
Baby, just me sunshine said, are you becoming a pro?
A pro?
Yeah, a pro what? A pro podcaster?
I have no idea. Look at this. I mean, this is why I can't get comfortable. How am I supposed to get comfortable with him there? Ooh.
Oh, everybody can come up. Who wants to come
Anybody
up?
can come up if they want to.
JMS, come up with Street.
Leave Street alone.
I will.
They don't want to come up. Miles, you gotta move, buddy, because this ain't gonna work for me.
Street, that'd be so cool. Wow, if you become like whatever you do over there.
What are we talking about?
Street, he's gonna run for office in his town.
Wait, is he serious?
Vote for Street in Scotland and no one gets hurt.
The local officer watched this space.
That'd be so cool.
Wait, is it serious? Are you serious?
I don't know.
I don't
but
know
he said
either.
it. You know,
There's LOL, so I don't know if he's.
we can go on your show and talk about it.
Oh, Dusty.
I remember when he used to be on our channel.
Nobody wants to come up and. No. Okay.
Oh, Dusty. The side chick will expose him.
Here you go. You drink. You need to take that down.
Oh, I left it
I
up
don't
there.
think. I don't know if anybody in the chat has a wrench. Drop people's makes. I mean, I could, but it'd take me forever.
I have no idea.
The side checks. Anyway, all right.
I'm so far behind.
I know.
There's
I'm trying to
people
read
that I gotta
everything.
follow. There's a couple banners that I have to make, and I gotta go on Streets IG.
Why? What's the street IG?
He's remodeling his castle, his mini mansion, his mansion.
How come I've never seen his IG? I'm gonna have to look. No, I have.
Yeah, I gotta go on there and check it out.
Street has a daughter, right?
He's got 2 daughters,
No. I feel like I saw pictures.
and according to the dark web, he's got kids all over the
Yeah.
UK. Street, they have the version of the Maury Povich show over there.
What do they have?
Street, you are the father.
Oh, he has 3 daughters.
Oh,
Oh.
3.
Oh,
God bless you,
good
brother.
luck.
God bless you.
Hi, country girl.
Hi, country girl.
Good afternoon. That's a lot of hormones.
Street, you got 3 daughters. You got a
Hey,
shotgun too?
How was your birthday, Murph?
Salute, brother Murph.
Chirpy Murph. See, I don't ever hardly call her Sue because I love calling her Chirpy Murph.
I just call her Sue.
I know you do. But Chirpy Murph is so cute.
Thank you, Murph, for stopping by. I was so busy, man, yesterday. I missed the 420 show.
Yeah, and, I jumped in to say happy birthday.
I'll sing it right now. Happy birthday
God help us
to
all.
you.
Like, if somebody were to pop in while you were singing and they didn't, like, know us, they'd be like, yeah, I'm out.
Right. They'd probably be like, oh, I just found a Christian channel.
Good, Murph. I'm glad to hear it.
Right on, Murph.
Our birthdays are both in May, just a couple days apart. 4 days apart.
18 and 22.
Yep. You're inching closer and closer.
To the big 6-0.
That's so crazy.
I'm going to get lit when I reach
Lit.
6-0.
Lit on.
Insure and boost.
Right. That was the joke. I know it.
They didn't know it.
They probably did because you said it a couple times during my live.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm here all weekend. Everybody try the real.
I don't even know what that song is. Get like a.
Is that
I'm trying to
that's
think
the
of
Rolling Stones?
The word I'm thinking of, like a.
Please allow me to introduce myself.
Oh, is that what that
I'm a
is?
man of wealth and fame. Rolling Stones, baby.
I'm not a Rolling Stone fan either.
How dare you say that?
He's like this wealth of knowledge, Derek.
Derek
I
does,
feel like he knows everything about everything.
but Murph is in the chat. Murph knows some poop.
Just say shit, man.
Murph's like an
Like,
walking
Who's gonna get
encyclopedia.
upset if you curse? I don't care.
Sue might.
Sue does not care either. No one's gonna care. Well, Janine, hopefully, 63 finds you much better after your surgery.
Oh, Dusty. You gotta be a couple years maybe older than me.
Yeah. Is he saying
Janine,
that
you're
he's
62?
Yeah.
You're
Is he
fine.
saying
You're
he's
still young.
40?
Who?
Oh, Dusty?
There we go. No, Dusty's gotta be older than 40.
I always just assumed, but I have no idea how old he is. I dated a 50-year-old German in middle night. Oh my God, Dusty. Jesus, I didn't even want to read it out loud.
Yo, that's a 3-alarm fire right there.
Oh no, you're gonna put him. There it is. That's just great.
58 years old.
How old are you, oh Dusty?
I'm gonna guess he is my age.
Yeah, I mean JMS. I mean,
58.
listen, I got my share of problems,
Oh,
and
so do I.
unfortunately, my mind is right up there with like an 80. Literally forget what I'm gonna say before I say it. I go to do something, I have no idea what I'm doing. I go to write something down. It's crazy.
Oh,
He's
Dusty's
54.
God bless you, brother. Yeah, we gotta like
I'm gonna be 54.
put stuff in our memos in our phone or write it down. I have a book with stuff written down.
Is that right? Wait, am I gonna be 54?
I have no idea,
I
but
don't know anything. Well, wait, you're gonna be 59, right?
yes,
And I'm gonna be 54.
59.
Hi, Nate.
59, and I'm running marathons.
How are you, Nate? Good to see you.
Nate, salute, brother. God bless you.
I know JMS.
Nate, oh, you gotta give Nate a wrench. I want him to drop his
I
link.
can't do anything because I don't know how to do anything.
I want Nate to drop his link.
Like,
Let me see your phone. Nate's the man. Go and support Nate the Great podcast on YouTube. Murph needs a wrench too.
Here, I don't know how to do it. That literally is why you're here. The only reason you're here is to do this kind of stuff.
That's it?
Yeah.
Alright. Nate's got one. Where's Murph? I just seen him. There he
Right
is.
above Nate. I think Sharp should have one too. I don't even care.
Where's
Hi,
Chirp?
Dawn. Oh, you got a
Chirp and
snowstorm? Dawn, we didn't get like hardly any snow this winter, which is ridiculous. I'm hoping that we get one of those crazy springtime, like massive storms. But thank you for stopping in. Did you see Dawn?
Alright, salute Don. How are you?
Nate, drop your link.
Murph, enjoy your day, brother. Be safe.
Oh. There's a new sheriff in down. Oh, because you got a wrench?
Murph and Queen Kelps don't play. When they support you, they support you.
Wait, well, hold on. Janelle, blame that on my mind. Oh, shoot, what did I miss? I don't know. All I know is I hate my smartphone. So, there's that.
I know. I should have went to college.
I know who Pantera is.
Yes. Salute, Don.
I don't like them, but I know who they are. I think you need to make me a new banner on your channel.
I just did.
No, not for this, just for me personally.
Wait, on whose channel?
On yours.
Baby, I think you got 4 on there
I
already.
mean, first of all, yeah, but for this podcast, that doesn't count. I'm talking about my personal ones. And for that, there's 2.
On my channel,
And you know, when we going into other people will have more than that.
there's 4.
There's not.
Babe, I just made it. I just made one this morning.
What did it say?
It said the same thing.
Which is what? What was it a banner for?
It was for your show. It said
Okay. You're just not listening to me.
the Ivy and Rich podcast,
I don't want that.
Heart to Heart.
That's not what I'm talking
your
about.
personal
I'm saying
one.
my personal one.
Right, you have 2 of those now.
Right. The one that I don't like, that I told you I didn't like,
Which is that one?
but you kept it anyway.
Oh, the one with the flowers in
Yes.
the field and everything?
Yeah, I don't like that one. That needs to go. And like the Bon Jovi one, it's like nice and all, but I feel like it's time to make a new one.
All right. For a low price of $9.99, I can hook you up.
Yeah,
You're
no, I'm not
talking-
even kidding.
You're talking 4 to 7 weeks delivery time on that banner.
Like I need to figure out like, you know, what else like I mean, I don't have any hobbies or anything like that. So like I need to figure out like what kind of like theme I want to go with.
Theme.
Oh my
Well, that's an
God.
extra $10. Themes are expensive.
So I gotta figure that out. Maybe something with pugs. I have no idea.
All right, Don, that's cool.
Yeah, we had our little April Fool's joke earlier.
Honda Money kicked our ass.
She did.
She just floored us.
Love me some. What is that?
Sade?
No, Sade. I think it's what she's
Oh,
called.
Sade.
Shard. I don't know.
Smooth operator. Smooth operator.
I mean, I listen to so much like different music, but I don't know. Yeah, do you mean they are? And I was going to try it. There's no way that I'm going to have the patience for that. That there's just no way. I mean, that has got to be tedious. I don't understand. Like the end result is really pretty, but first of all, I have all these dogs, so if I drop something, that's kind of not good. But that's a lot. Like it's a lot of work. I don't think I have it in me. I really don't.
It's what?
It's called diamond art, or diamond dots, or whatever. It's these tiny, tiny little like rhinestones. There's a picture on a thing, and you take the colors and you put them in the appropriate spots, and it makes like a diamond picture.
Oh, okay.
But they're big. I mean, it's a lot. Like you have to pick them up with this little tool, and then you push them in. I would go crazy. It would make me nuts. I think the coloring thing, I think I could deal with, and I always say I'm gonna buy one of those adult coloring books, because that I feel like I could deal with much easier, and I don't have to worry about like dropping things and whatever. So I think I'm gonna actually try that. I mean, it's supposed to be relaxing. There's really nothing else. Like, what else do I do? I don't do anything. I watch a lot of TV, movies. Last night I was watching A Quiet Place 2.
Oh, that's already out?
Oh my God.
That was
Somebody
somewhere.
please come help me.
They filmed that somewhere up here.
We watched it together when it first came out. Are you joking?
I watched the first one, not the
No,
second one.
yes, you certainly did.
I watched the second one
Jesus.
when the father passed away.
That was the first one.
Right.
And then the second one starts when the invasion starts.
Yes.
Again, just listen to what I'm saying and we'll be fine.
Yes.
I've seen it a few times already, but I was looking for something to watch while I was, falling asleep or whatever last night.
Right.
And excuse me. The second one was really good. I mean, the first one was great. I mean, John Krasinski, I love, but the second one, way more of the alien monsters.
Right.
Um,
Street. What is the
you just gonna cut me off.
babe? I'm sorry. Black Phone. Is that the one where
We
the
saw
phone is in the basement?
We saw it, the one with
The kid being abducted.
God help me, what's his name?
Yes.
Ethan Hawke.
Yes, Ethan Hawke.
Street. We see everything. We see everything. Ivy Rich, if you guys think I'm a wealth of knowledge now, you two should have known me when I was smoking pot.
Right.
I don't smoke any weed. I
'Cause
hate
when you
it.
smoke pot, you think of some crazy stuff.
I don't like it. I mean, I haven't smoked pot in so long. Maybe I would like it now. I don't know. Maybe I should try it and see. But
I got a suitcase full.
I feel like if I try it and I get like freaked out, that's a problem.
I'll throw you outside the door. You'll be fine.
No, seriously, it's scary. Black film. What else was a good like horror movie? I'm always looking for a horror movie because those are my favorites. What
Red
was
Street.
that? Oh,
The Waco one. I've seen it.
yeah. And you know what? I love, love, love a good documentary. And I can't remember. I think the last one I watched was that Anna Delvey one. What the hell is it called? Something Anna. Can't remember the name. Also
With the
the
dolls?
Tinder swindler, like that kind of shit. I love that. No, the one with the she was supposed to be like a German heiress, and she like had everybody fooled. And
Oh, I want to see that.
you
That's
didn't
crazy.
see that?
No.
It is so worth the watch. It's a series. It's not a. I don't know if
Oh,
they did it.
is it?
Hold on, yeah, but it might as well be a documentary. I mean, it's everything you want.
Everything has to be a series.
Yeah, Street. I really do. I did just watch a 3-part of something. You know what I watched? I watched the what's that scumbag's name? R. Kelly on Lifetime, not the old one. They did a new one with all the trials and stuff, and like some of the new info and like new interviews and stuff. That was good, but ugh, like you have to take a shower afterwards.
Yeah, I seen some of that.
No,
just
you
couldn't
saw
bear it.
you saw the first ones.
Right, I couldn't bear it.
Yeah, it was very hard to watch, but for all these women, it was super important.
Oh, Dusty, there's someone again with a brilliant mind.
Oh my god, I don't know where he comes up with all this stuff. I really don't.
Available on Telemundo.
Don, where do you live? I probably know, but I can't remember shit, so I have to stop cursing. JMS, remember what happened? What happened?
Telemundo, oh, Dusty, what? Closed caption.
What did I miss? Hold on. Street
What?
said, yeah, I remember when it happened. And what happened? Hold on, I gotta go back to my page. Stop it right now. Hey.
He was talking about a documentary.
Oh my god.
Oh, the Waco thing. Yeah, I remember
Oh.
when that happened too.
Yeah, I remember when it happened too. I was
The
watching
crazy
it on
loud
TV.
music, the
Stop
lights.
it.
Yeah, Janet Reno. She was running
That was,
things.
I mean, that was. What was I thinking about?
You pushing right back in there.
I know. Sorry, everybody. It's like impossible to move around with all these dogs. Yeah, I mean, that had to be straight, like, probably one of the first things, right? We saw, like, live like that. Like, something so crazy. I don't remember what year it was, but I do remember watching it. And I just remember thinking, like, oh my God, like, I mean, like, how do you set your fucking house on fire with people in it? Craziness. But I think there was just another one. I think they did it. Oh no, Augusty. My daughter's friend was one of the last two girlfriends. Are you kidding me? Like, I don't even know what to. First of all, why is this? Well, I hope she's okay because that's crazy. Such a disgusting story. Like, it literally doesn't. Well, no, I mean, not even like it doesn't get worse because then you have the, what's his name? Oh my God. This is just what I'm talking about. I can't remember. The Jeffrey Epsteins of the world also, Oh yeah, OJ, yeah, that was a good one. I remember being at work when they came back with their verdict, and everybody in the office stopped what they were doing, and it was, okay, everybody just stopped working, and everybody was just listening to it on the radio. So that was interesting for sure. But I mean, watching that whole live car chase, well, you can call it a car chase, it really wasn't a car chase. They were going with slow speeds, but I will give my opinion on that trial. A Boricua and a Honda. I know what a Boricua, I know what that means. How old was she? Oh, Dusty. Because some of this, it's like, there was a few where their parents knew and they were fine with it. They were like, oh yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like, the Michael Jackson thing, parents getting like starstruck. And when, he wanted, a young boy to like, sleep at his house or whatever, the parents were always like, yeah, sure, go have a party. That'd be great. It's the same kind of thing. So you got to put like the blame on somebody, right? You let your child go to a place like that with a man like, I've never been a Michael Jackson fan.
Where up Curly's house?
Oh, Dusty is saying that his daughter, her friend, was one of the last two girlfriends of R. Kelly.
Wait, his daughter's
Hi,
friend?
Dagmar.
His daughter's friend.
His daughter's friend. They actually burned her car here in Orlando after. Oh, sorry, that was an alarm. They burned her car after the trial.
Wow.
Jesus.
Fans that
she was
stuck up for
16
R.
years
Kelly.
old. See, that's what I'm saying.
That's insane. Salute, Dagmar. That's crazy.
Nuts. Parents do get caught up with the money.
Yep.
It was R. Kelly, Michael Jackson. I mean, the whole Michael Jackson thing is just disgusting. Also.
But who's that other guy, that one actor that got into trouble, babe? He said he was a millionaire.
I mean, there's so many.
The white guy.
He was an actor?
Yeah, and he was doing Gubla of women. We were just talking about him like a month ago. I forgot his name.
I mean, you don't give me any information to go on. You just use the word Gubla. Like, how do I know what that means?
He's a white actor.
Well,
and he was doing all this BS to women.
Uh-huh.
And he comes from a rich...
Armie Hammer.
Yes, a rich background.
Did anybody see that documentary about, it was the House of Hammer or something like that, or bringing down the house of Hammer.
Right.
It was disgusting. And then not that long ago, I'm like, there's this new movie with him in it. I'm thinking, wait a minute, how's that possible? Like the shit that they were talking about in this documentary, his own aunt,
Right.
it was his great grandfather, his grandfather, his father, and him, all the same. So he grew up with these men who just abused women, period.
Right.
And that's all he knew, and that's what he grew up to do. There's videos, there's women. My daughter said her friend still had a credit card. Wow.
Tied to R. Kelly.
I mean, like that. I obviously I don't want you to name her, but I in my head I can picture like the last couple that were there. But the manipulation alone. I
Right.
mean, like he's such a narcissist, and he just didn't care about anything.
Put your phone on this YouTube right there.
Okay,
Dagmar, do it right now.
what's happening?
She wants Scotland's link.
There you go. It's too hot. Dagmar, are you off today? Oh, you don't work weekends. I can't imagine quitting. See, I'm lost in the chat. What are you quitting, Eugene? Oh, smoking weed. I'll be going live. Yeah, I'll be going live sometime today. That's funny. Street is definitely not going live. No, you did it. There you go. Yeah, I can't.
Why did I drop Street in Scotland's link?
Because Dagmar asked for it.
Right, I realized that, but my brain feels like I just wrote it on the bathroom wall in the men's room. For a good time, go to Street in Scotland.
Oh, you know what's crazy too with the R. Kelly thing? That them girls got on national television with, who was it, Diane Sawyer or something, and just lied right to her face.
About what? What was the lie?
About what was going on, saying that those things weren't happening. The one girl is still with his people. Jocelyn, I think her name was. Jocelyn Savage.
How much time did he get?
Oh, he's never coming out of jail.
Really?
No, he's never coming out.
Wow.
Because he has...
Wait, what do you got him for, like human trafficking or something? Or underage?
Oh, shoot. I know who you're talking about.
Nate, you could drop as many links as you want in here.
Oh, Dusty. That's what the documentary was about, going through the trial. He got a 30-year sentence.
Damn.
That he's already serving.
Right.
And sex trafficking and racketeering after a trial in New York. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's, I think he had three different trials.
Oh,
Yeah, he was
man.
sentenced to 20 years in Chicago and like 30 years in New York or something like that.
Damn, that's like 50 years.
He was sentenced to 20 years in prison in Chicago Fed.
Where is he
courtroom.
at now?
He's serving a 30-year sentence
In New York.
for, racketeering and sex trafficking in New York. So he got 50 years right now.
I wonder when he gets done with New York one if he's got to go do the Chicago one, or they're running it, like just leave him there.
But is this one after another, or is this?
I have no idea.
I don't know, but at least he's away. I mean, he's not like he's 20. So by the time he gets out, if he ever gets out, I mean, hopefully he'll just die in prison.
All right, let me see your phone. Is it on your channel? I gotta drop a link.
Who's like,
There
there you go.
Janine. Wait a minute. Well,
Janine doesn't.
Nate, can you drop Janine's channel, please? Maybe he just wants to sub to it.
All right.
Let me see. Salute, Tampa.
Hi, Tampa. Thanks for dropping in.
Mm-hmm.
No singing means no humming either.
No humming?
No humming. I don't know how much longer I can sit in this chair.
I know, right?
Also, we're like in this. I don't understand. Like we're in this tiny little space. Like we're practically touching. I got a dog at my feet, one right next to me. Sky, stop doing that. Sky bites her nails. It's very weird. I've never had to get her nails cut because she literally bites her nails. It's like a anxiety thing. Probably she could use some like Prozac, but
I know, right? She can't go in the car.
yeah, I mean Dagmar, honestly, like if my best friend came in here and started drama, I'd block her. Seriously. I don't need that.
I only have one BBF. Is that how you say it?
Oh my God, are you kidding?
BBF?
Did you all hear that? Did you all hear
Or
that?
is it BF?
It's BFF.
BFF, right.
God, like, who are you? What is wrong with you?
I can't read.
You. All right, go ahead. Say what you want to say.
No, that's it.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, what was it?
So you wanted to make a statement and you got it wrong.
BFF.
Best friends forever.
Best
That's what that
friends
stands like.
forever.
Oh my God, you're welcome, Janine.
Where's the E?
E, forever is one word.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
BFF.
These
I only
people are
have
going
one
to think that we are
BFF.
just dumb as hell.
I only have one BFF.
That's me. That's me, right?
Baby, you're my soulmate.
I'm not your best friend?
You are my best friend.
Look at you lying over there.
I'm not lying.
You are. You had to think about it.
No, I wasn't thinking about it. I was thinking of a joke to add to it.
Why is everything always got to be a joke?
I don't know.
What is PDF? Oh my God.
Clip art?
They're killing us today with the abbreviation.
Clip art. Isn't PDF clip art or something like that?
PDF. PDF.
A file?
I think of best friend being a PDF. What is a PDF?
Oh my God, I know that.
No, you don't. Don't even act like you know what you're talking
Personal
about.
document file. I could be off. I am off.
Why would that have anything to do with like a computer thing?
I don't know.
Dagmar. Oh, all right, you were right.
It's a file.
That
on a
never
computer,
happens.
Yes. Thank you, Dagmar.
All right.
You're now going
So-
into the bonus round.
So you actually got one right. Good for
Yes.
you. Clap, clap. I mean, honestly. What were you saying? So I'm not your best friend?
Yes,
I
you
mean,
are
you're my best friend.
You're my best friend. You're my soulmate. Can I borrow $20?
I'd still leave you during the zombie apocalypse.
That's just, you know what? I'm done. I am done.
Call the lawyer.
I'm calling my attorney. How dare you? Why, I never.
I'm sorry. You're too slow. What is a FWB?
Full wine bottle.
A file without. I'm done.
FWB, full wine bottle.
Oh, one bottle. Who
I
said
don't
that? JNS.
Right. What is it, Dagmar?
She's laughing. She must know. I don't know what's happening. You guys need to help me.
FWB.
What? I'm so confused. What time is it? Oh, it's almost
ODP.
2 o'clock. I guess we're not going out today, huh?
ODP. Send me to the hospital.
Friends with
today.
benefits.
Ah, thank you, Nate. I remember that one.
I do too.
I do remember that one.
Are you single? Yeah, it does, Dana. Yeah, I mean, it's honestly, when like, my kids were younger and they would do like all the abbreviations like on their phone and all that stuff,
Right.
or like somebody would send me a text with like an abbreviation, I have to like text one of them and go, what the hell is this? Like, what does this mean?
I've done that with you.
You do it all the time.
Can you ask,
I'm like,
Yeah,
ask
what this
Alexa. I know. Probably before we had the Alexa.
yeah, that's crazy.
I swear it feels like it's like 100 degrees in here. What's our time up there?
The time is 2 hours and 16 minutes.
Jeez,
Let's take it to 2:30.
it just flies by.
And then I gotta take some medication and do my Tai Chi.
I need to take a shower.
All right. Well, the whole YouTube world doesn't need to know that.
It's fine. I need a shower. Big deal.
We should shower together.
Okay, that they don't need to know.
And I'll sing to you.
Like that is definitely TMI.
Babe, I'll sing to you in the shower.
All I said was I needed a shower, and you're like, oh, we should shower together.
Turn off the lights
My
and
problem,
light a candle.
my problem is that I say that, but I'm gonna go in the nice cool bedroom when I'm done with you out here, and I had an Atari.
Right.
I used to love Donkey Kong. Was like my favorite. I love Donkey Kong. And then I always used to go to the deli and play Cubert. I like Cubert too. Frogger, all that stuff.
Pac-Man.
What was that? Oh, Pitfall. Oh my god, I loved Pitfall.
Pac-Man. What was the one where the asteroids?
Asteroids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. I used to play that in D&D bowling alley.
Yeah, that stuff was so much fun.
They had like,
Space Invaders.
yes, they had like 20 machines in there. And pinball machines.
I was really good at pinball. You know what I'm really good at?
What?
Air hockey.
Yes, air hockey.
Seriously, I'm really good at it.
Air hockey was loud.
No, it's not loud.
I mean, just hitting those sideboards and everything, the backboard, if you couldn't, get that disc to do that slot.
Yeah, JMS Killer was fun. And what was that? Dig Dug. Remember that one?
What was the one?
Dig Dug.
I don't
Where
remember that one.
he would go through like the underneath the I don't know what the hell I don't know. Now I'll tell you, I really do prefer to shower by myself. Like nothing against you, but I find it like one of those things where it's like I don't wanna I just wanna like get my shit done and get out. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
it's
it
one of
takes
those
you
showers.
forever to take a shower.
It's one of those
I'm
showers.
like in and out. I get all my shit done and I get out, just like everything else. When I sit down to eat, I eat and I leave. like he always makes fun of me because I eat so fast.
I'll wash your body and you wash
Like I don't want to
mine.
like hang around. I want to do what I have to do.
and
I wanna get out.
Oil, baby.
Like it's annoying to have to blow dry my hair, so I just want to get it all over with. That's it.
So do I. That's why I'm gonna shower with you.
So I don't need anybody in no shower with me. And we don't really have a very big shower space.
And we don't need a lot of space, babe.
I want to be bumping off you also being wet while I'm trying to wash my hair. I mean, come on. Thank you, all Dusty. That was a good game.
I have no hair, so
I'll be right back.
that's gonna save us on shampoo and conditioner. I'll just wash my hair with soap. Echo, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 24 degrees.
How the hell do you go from 69 to 24 as soon as it turns dark? Yes, Super Nintendo Mario Brothers. Oh, Dusty, you're killing me, brother. Salute, Melissa. How are you today? Oh my God, excuse me. I can't breathe. Yeah, Scotland. About 2 months back, I was sleepwalking, and probably like 4 weeks back, I walked into the shower, turned on the water, got wet, and walked right out. Dried off, and went right back to sleep. I have no idea why. There was no soap involved. "3:50 a.m. It's 1:50 p.m. here, and you're up." I know that feeling, Melissa. I've been there.
Why is it so quiet?
Yeah, I'm just reading the chat. Melissa just popped in, babe.
Hi, Melissa. How are you?
And Scotland and Old Dusty are talking about showers.
We're still in showers.
Yes.
Seriously.
And Echo just said it was 69 degrees outside now, but it's going down to 24.
I'm not gonna lie. I was wondering what that comment meant. It's kind of the first thing my eyes went to.
Oh, okay. Melissa's in Australia. It's
Yes.
3:50 a.m. there.
That was Jessica on the phone. She's like, "Did you get the pictures I sent you?" I'm like, "Listen, I'm on live right now."
We're doing it live.
She's probably gonna show up. Look at this though. Look,
Oh, that's Sil.
that's so.
God bless her.
My one granddaughter's name is Priscilla, but everybody calls her Sil because she can never pronounce it, and Luciana can never pronounce it,
Right.
and Sil can't pronounce Luciana, so she calls her Nana. So that's that.
Right.
Oh, who's the 70s baby, Dagmar? I mean, I was born in 1969.
I was born in 1964.
Yeah, Melissa, I saw your I saw your one with I think like the chocolate bunny, but I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. But I'll watch it later. There, you were born in wow, so you're 10 years younger than me. My finishing room is now the Brooklyn Skyline. Oh. See, I feel like I missed out. I'm very much lost in the chat.
Street, you were born in 73?
Yeah. Oh, it does say he was born in 69. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Janine, I feel you about being a hippie. I can dig it.
What year were you born in?
1964.
Oh,
Power to the people.
wait,
The
I didn't-
man got me down.
Well,
And Nixon lied.
yeah, I don't know about the 70s. I mean, I was just a kid, but there ain't nothing that comes to my mind where I'm like, oh, what a great decade.
The 70s, when gas was like 93 cents a gallon.
Yeah, but I was a kid.
Right.
And like the music,
Yeah. Let me see. Let me think of the music from back then.
oh, let's hear this.
Hang on. Hang on.
No singing it though. JMS, I kind of agree. I mean, you know, I love all
This
the hair
is the
bands.
story of the angel Aquarius.
Are you kidding?
Angel Aquarius.
Are you guys listening to this? Are you listening to this?
Aquarius.
If you don't know the words, don't sing it live on YouTube.
Am I singing it wrong?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Was I singing it wrong?
You certainly were.
Wait, the age of Aquarius.
You are so. I
The
can't.
age of Aquarius.
Oh my god.
Puff
I
the
cannot.
magic dragon lived by the sea. I deciphered that song a long time ago with a whole bunch of friends of mine.
Yeah, Dagmar, it looks like Nate is the youngest in the chat. I cannot believe the way you just sang that song.
It was a mistake.
No, you.
See, Janine knew the song. She knew where I was getting at. What's another song from back in the day?
That's super, you guys.
All the leaves are gone.
That's the mamas and the papas, I know
And
that.
the sky is gray. And the sky is gray. Yeah.
Glam rock is cool. I mean, I'll take a good hair band any day.
Motley Crue. They were all hair bands back in the day.
Yeah. But then I like bands like the Cranberries, you know. They have so much music.
The Cranberries. All my life, changing every day.
God. I wore a lot of leg warmers in the 80s.
I wear leg warmers now.
Like I had a million different colors of leg warmers. And then there was also the double belt. I wore a lot of those.
Wait, are the leg warmers like those socks with no ankle?
When I went to school, I wore heels, like with jeans or whatever.
I never did that.
Yeah,
But baby, are the leg warmers the socks with like no ankles?
yeah, that like will come up to like there, like from your ankle to like here, and you like scrunch them up.
Right.
Yeah,
And they used to work out in them.
well, yeah, but in my day, it was fashionable. I was a total hottie when I was in high school.
You're a hottie now. What are you talking
Well,
about?
I mean, you think so, but
I know so.
seriously, I really was. I was very popular and very nice. Like I wasn't one of those popular mean girls. I was very, very nice to everybody.
I was never a mean girl.
No, I was super nice to people.
Good for you.
Yeah. But I did have it back then.
Remember all those workout videos back in the day? Like Jane Fonda and
I remember the
all the whole
The
aerobics
step-
thing.
step aerobics. Oh God, I hated
Yeah,
that
all the
so
aerobic
much.
all the aerobic dancing and all that.
Yeah. What's wrong, Suki?
Yeah, there was a lot of
She's trying to
workout
get to me.
videos back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know that I remember going to like classes. I don't think I ever did a video.
Derek said he thinks you were a valley girl.
I lived in a place called Huntington Valley
You did?
when I went to high school.
Wow, you were a valley girl. See, he could hear it in your voice.
No. What? You're what?
What?
You don't sound like a valley girl.
I don't sound like a valley girl?
No, I don't.
Oh, maybe you did back in the day and didn't
I don't think I
realize
did.
it.
I think I just sounded more like I'm from Philadelphia. You know?
Right.
Because I mean, I was born in Philadelphia. We lived in Philadelphia for a while, and then I moved to the suburbs. Not gonna lie, I lived my high school, middle school, high school years were in the suburbs, but I had a lot of friends still, like from high school to Philadelphia, and there was this one mall. It was called the Leo Mall, and behind it were just woods, and we would go back there
Right.
like with a ton of people, and like light a fire and like have a keg party. Like I ran from the cops more than enough.
Right. My high school was in the city.
I was
but
so bad.
I would steal in the suburbs.
I was like, if my mother was here right now, she would. Oh God, I was the worst.
And now for confessions.
Yeah, I did a lot of
On
crazy
the
shit. I was wild.
Ivy and Rich podcast, Heart to Heart.
No, I'm just saying. Like I thought because I did so much crazy shit that when my daughter started doing crazy shit, I would 100% know it. And according to what she tells me, she came home drunk many a times, and I had no clue. I don't even know how that happens.
Man, I mean, I did some bad
She'd be like,
stuff.
remember that time? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah, I was wasted.
I'm sorry,
Like,
Bubba.
what?
I did some bad stuff when I was young, but it came a point when I had kids and my kids did some stuff. I was like, this must be payback.
Oh, yeah.
This must be
It
payback.
always feels like that.
Keg parties were the best. I used to have a ton of keg parties at my house when I was younger.
It's, yeah, Scott, when I was born in Philly.
Janine, when I used to have so many keg parties that I bought my own tap. That way I wouldn't have to pay the rent and deposit on the tap. Just buy the keg.
Well, we used to have those parties in those woods every single weekend. So the cops knew we were there.
Right.
And I feel like they gave us they'd be like, all right, let's just give them some time to, whatever, and then we'll go in. Because if not, we would never be able to get in there.
Exactly.
But I mean, literally running from the police. Oh, nice, Sue. Yeah, I mean, it's nice here too. But I can't open a window because my dogs are going crazy. Do you see her? Look at her. It's like she can't live without me. She's got to be touching me somewhere.
Isn't that a Barry Manilow song? Can't Live Without You?
I Can't Smile Without You is a Barry Manilow song.
Oh. I'm going to have to brush up on this music. That way I could sing it on your channel. That's what everybody wants.
Yeah, well, you have a husband. I'm sorry. I was going to say, if you're single, do what you want. You're married. Forgot. I don't know. Like, I feel like, I mean, I had kids when I was young. I was 23 when I had Jessica.
Oh, my stars.
So, but I feel like I got plenty of things out of my system. And then even after that, like my kid's dad was in a band. So I was in a bar pretty much every weekend. Like, fortunately, I had like family. I'd be like, here, take the kids. Here, take the kids. And I did that for a long time. And then after a certain amount of time, I'm like, yeah, I'm done with that.
Derek, I remember it all.
The Breakfast Club, I was just watching it the other
Red
day.
Dawn.
Red Dawn with Patrick Swayze. Say Anything
Mannequin,
with John Cusack, which is like
Jefferson Starship,
classic. Mannequin.
Jefferson
Yeah, of
Starship,
course. Yes.
White Rabbit. One pill makes you taller, and
Why do you have to
one
sing
pill.
everything?
Derek wants me to.
No, I don't think Derek asked you. He asked you if you remembered. He said nothing about you singing them.
Simple Minds. Alive and kicking.
Dagmar, what did he do?
Tears for Fears. Shout.
I don't think I like you, B40.
I can't remember one of their songs.
I don't feel like you really anymore. Red Wine.
Okay, and then Simple Reds.
Simple Reds. Simply Red. Oh my God.
Simply Red. I have no idea who they are.
I can't remember the songs. Can't remember if I ate today.
Red wine.
What street? That's weird. I actually thought that myself. Like, I bet she speaks different languages.
The B-52s.
No, I hate the B-52. Sorry.
The Love Shack is a little.
Nobody's gonna come back to my podcast if you keep singing.
Baby, give me a kiss.
No.
Give me a kiss.
No.
You're tense.
Oh, here we go.
Give me a kiss. I love
Frankie
you.
Goes to Hollywood. Yeah, one hit wonder.
Relax. Don't do it where you want to go. Man, those are all the jams right there. Those are all the jams.
A lot of good movies. Pretty in Pink.
Yes.
Such a good movie.
Great. Is that
I
Molly
watched
Ringwald?
Say
Pretty in
Anything
Pink
not
with Molly
yeah.
Ringwald?
I watched Say Anything not that long ago. What's the other one with Eric? Oh God, with the red hair,
Right there. Right.
and I think Ali Sheedy also.
And then
What
changing
the hell
your
is the name
name.
of that? I just saw that the other day. Can't remember. But there was a lot of good movies back then. But then I just read this article that like there's like a whole new generation of kids like watching shows like Friends, right now.
Right.
All the repeats.
Walter.
Volter.
Salute, Walter.
Hi, welcome. So there's like a whole new generation like watching the reruns, of Friends,
Of Friends.
and they're upset because they're finding it offensive, right? Because we
are you
can't do
kidding me?
today what we could do back then. We couldn't say certain things,
Right.
that we could say back then. Like comedians today have to be super careful.
These
So-
young kids.
So, right. So you take a show like Friends, which, it's innocent enough, I think. I literally not that long ago watched the whole series over again.
Of Friends, right?
Friends. You remember? I was watching it
Yes.
and they find everything offensive. And like, while I understand that there are certain things, there is shows that you could never do today. Shows like The Office, which is like, my son was begging me to watch The Office. So finally, like, what was it, maybe a year ago, I was watching it and I'm like, all right, let me just watch it.
Right.
And I'm watching it and I'm gasping. I don't offend easily, so I wasn't offended, but I'm gasping going, oh my God, they could never do this today. Like, my God, it's just funny. It's called dark humor. You know what I mean? But you can't have that anymore.
Right. Because of the
Street
world.
Scotland. Are you talking about the American one with Steve Carell, or are you talking? Hi, Nora. Thanks for coming back.
Salute, Nora.
I love Nora. She's so cool. And she knows her shit. Like, I go on her lives in the morning. Like, I just listen to her talk about stocks and what's going on. And I'm not going to lie and be like, I get everything because I don't really understand a lot of it. But she makes it, she like talks about it like so clearly and makes it like understandable. You know what I mean?
Right.
She has a good life, a really good life. Right, Street. So, I mean, I watched the whole thing. You're welcome, Nora. I watched the whole thing, and it's like not in a million years could they do that today. And it's a shame because the show is hysterical.
It is.
It was so funny. You know, I mean, most of the shows, you know, from 10 years ago, they couldn't remake today. Like, I'll be watching a movie or you know, a series or something and be like, oh, God, like, what a shame.
Right. Like,
you know, like, what a shame.
I mean, there might be channels that have them. I think it's that one channel we have, TV something,
I don't know.
where they play all those old, you know, series, sitcoms.
I mean,
Archie Bunker and the Jeffersons.
oh, forget that.
I don't think it would, you know, play today.
No, you could never in a million years. I
Right.
mean, yeah. And right, Derek. And then like shows like
Hill Street Blues,
NY,
Wi-Fi.
NYPD Blue, where
Right.
you know you just could never do it. Listen, I started to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm Street because my son once again begged me. He's like, you have to watch it, and it is hysterical. I stopped watching it. I don't know why, but it was really really funny. But also, you can't you can't do that today. Quite frankly, I'm surprised that we can even go back and watch these shows that people went so crazy about everything that I can go back and watch The Office if I want to.
Look, I just
That it's
wanna
not,
say
you know,
it.
completely taken off, you know, of streaming because somebody got offended.
I just want to say it because the next
Oh, I'm getting so
generation,
mad.
the next generation is so weak. You know, it's like, you hurt my butt. You can't say that or do that.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
I mean, I agree that there's some things that shouldn't be said,
Get a
some
new
things that
spine.
shouldn't be on TV.
Get a new spine.
I agree with that. It's a different atmosphere and you have to adjust. But when you're going back and saying like, oh, you know, we don't want this show on the air because of this, this, and this. And I think, you know, and I think like a good example is when, what's his name? Dave Chappelle had the whole Netflix issue and the Netflix employees walked out because they wanted his stand-ups taken off. He had that new stand-up.
Yes.
They didn't want it aired. And Netflix was like, too bad. We don't
Right.
care. And not only did they air the new one, but they kept all the old ones on and they stood their ground. And they
Exactly.
said, we're not taking these off of our platform.
Right.
And, you know, I feel bad for the comics, for the stand-ups,
Right.
because it's got to be so hard if you say the wrong thing off the cuff, your whole career could be over.
Or you could be canceled.
Well, that's
And
what I'm
it's like
saying. Your whole career's
the threat of, you know, people threatening
no. We're not getting
Netflix.
political.
People threatening Netflix, you know, with I'll cancel my $9.99 per month subscription. Go ahead. I'm just going to put a name out there. Go ahead, Steve or Sharon, because there's, you know, 2.5 million other people that have a subscription.
Yeah, JMS. I'm just saying because I think Street started this whole thing, so blame him. But
JMS,
I'm just
believe
saying.
me,
No, actually, I started it with the friends thing.
I don't
Sorry,
do it on
Street.
my channel, and I
Sorry,
won't do it
sorry.
on
Sorry, Street.
Ivy's channel, Get Political. But
No, I mean I'm just talking because I was talking about the friends
I do
thing.
yell in my house about stuff that happens
Right.
in politics.
I'm so sorry, Street. I swear to God, I
around my
apologize.
house.
My mind my mind went straight for you. I just, you know, I just think it's a shame that, you know, they can take something and just, you know,
Right, Derek. Oh my God. Andrew
Derek
Dice
say?
Clay, Richard Pryor,
oh,
Eddie
Jesus,
Murphy,
God,
George
no.
Carlin,
Forget it.
Don Rickles, the best, Johnny Carson.
Couldn't do it.
Those were the
Could you imagine
days.
Andrew Dice Clay today if he was like he was then,
Right.
it would never happen. They would never allow it.
Hickory
People would
dickory dock. The
Fucking
mouse
boycott.
went up the clock. Yep.
I never liked Andrew Dice Clay. I will say that. I hated him.
He's still around.
I know he is, and I can't
He's got
stand
these
him.
YouTube videos.
He was in that movie, however, A Star is Born.
Yes, he played
Played the father.
He played
So,
Lady Gaga's
I didn't.
father.
Yeah, I didn't hate that. TWP Popcorn.
Salute
How are
TWP.
Janine, you went to an Andrew Dice show? I just never liked him. I didn't like that whole shtick he had.
The
You know,
leather
the way he
jacket with the
spoke,
cigarettes.
just wasn't my thing,
He was a
yeah.
wild man.
I mean, I know he was very popular. I just
he
couldn't
did
get
a couple
into
of
it.
movies. I think he was in a few movies.
Oh no, he definitely was in a bunch
Yeah.
of movies.
Yeah.
It was never one of my favorites. But or you could never put an Eddie Murphy. You know, I mean, it's just I don't know.
He's touring right now, Andrew Dice Clay.
Mr. What's saying? I don't remember any of that.
I don't either.
I used to watch the A-Team all the time too. That was another good show. I loved the A-Team.
Right. The A-Team was it back in the day.
Mr. T. He was cool in the Rocky movie too.
Yeah. Well, what was in the
I don't know
A-Team?
which one it was.
In the A-Team, didn't Mr. T have like this catch line he always used?
Yeah,
What was it?
like Pity the Fool.
Yes. I pity you, fool.
I know everything. I'm like, I'm like a trivia expert. I feel like. No,
What's that trivia?
you don't know
thing
anything.
that-
It's called Trivial Pursuit.
yeah, that's why we don't have it in the house, because you'll always win.
We used to play that all the time. All the time. I'm always good at like the entertainment stuff. Like don't ask me anything about anything serious because I wouldn't know the answer. Like don't ask me a history question because I'm never getting that right.
Right. I couldn't play
Don't
that.
ask me a geography question. Don't ask me a math question. Ask me an entertainment question and I will give you an answer.
Right. I couldn't play that because it'd be like taking a test, a high school
Well, they have like
test.
different versions of it. You know what I mean? Where, the original one, if you're not so smart, probably shouldn't play it. And then they have like different like versions. There's always like a kid version.
Right.
You know
Right,
what?
Derek.
Do you mean like back in the day, like we would have like these parties and
Fox.
we would play like Trivial Pursuit, and games, and we would play like poker, like for money and stuff. Oh god, that was so much fun. And drink heavily, but like I said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not good with like actual knowledge. I'm good with like the entertainment stuff. Like ask me about a movie or an actor, although nowadays I can't remember anything, but it was fun. We had fun.
Trivia Pursuit, playing
Yeah.
Trivia Pursuit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I don't know. But yeah, I didn't need to get all like crazy. I just like when something like affects me, I get like seriously,
Right.
like I'm always like, no, I don't want to talk about that because it's like a whole big thing, but I can't help myself sometimes.
Derek, Red Fox, Sanford and Son was the best. I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming. And then
I mean, I
used to
did
call
watch
his-
that show. I
his
don't.
son. What was his son's name? Lamont. You big dummy.
I think you actually got that right.
I did get it right.
Yeah, I think he was talking about like Dallas and Dynasty, and I do remember I did watch those shows.
The Carringtons.
Is that right? You knew that?
Yes.
Wow.
Because my ranch was next to their ranch when I was younger.
Right, Janine. Always some kind of drinking game, no matter what you're playing. When I was younger, and I could do it, and I drank. I don't even drink anymore.
Oh, Dusty Puerto Rican for president.
I'll vote. All right, what are you gonna do?
Let's stay on for 11 more minutes. Make it 3 hour show.
Okay.
A 3 hour show. No boat, no motor car. Not a single thing.
It's another show. Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island.
I don't know if there was anything not okay about that show. I'm not sure.
Yeah, who's the big hot model in that show?
Tina Marie.
Jane Cleavage.
Tina Marie.
Right.
I mean, that's a bad thing. I need you to
Back
hold
then
it
it
down for a
was,
second.
you know, there was like letters to the studio. Oh, Dusty, you speak French. Yes, Monica, we are going to end it in probably 10 minutes. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. Oh, Dusty, did you really just type that? Street, did you just order some pizza? Toilet water. What's that? What is that group? Oh, Dusty knows. They see that one part in French. Coule coule c'est aller ce soir. Something like that.
Oh no! What are you doing? Are you trying to speak French?
Yes.
I leave for 5 seconds.
Who's French in the chat, by the way?
I think Dagmar can speak French, or somebody, or
Yeah,
something
somebody just
happened.
said that. TMITM. Right? I'm sorry, I just hit my mic.
What? Underneath.
Yeah, she said.
Steak and eggs. It sounds delicious. God, I love a good steak.
Dagmar is French, or she could speak French.
She's from Belgium.
I have no idea where that's at. Why did you look at me like that? You
'Cause I was
shamed
waiting for
me
you.
on your channel.
Okay, next time we're on, Derek, you come up and sing.
Wait, what's that song by, what's his name again? Bernello? I can't sing.
I can't
without-
smile without
Oh,
you.
I can't smile without you.
Jesus.
Voulez coucher avec moi? Dagmar, what's that mean? Welcome to Miami Beach?
Wait, voulez-vous coucher avec moi? I think I said it right. Did I?
Monique, we're going to do some light housework. I'm going to go to the grocery store and pick up a couple things. We'll probably have a nice dinner and then take a nap.
Nice dinner.
I need to put in a nap.
I made dinner last night, and it's like somewhere along the line, I
What do
forgot
we-
how to cook.
Oh, chicken and
I have not made a
potatoes.
good dinner, and I don't know how long. If it's not coming like out of the crock pot, I don't know what happened to me.
Oh, Dusty,
Yes, I'll sleep with you, Dagmar.
what's the
Hi, James. How are you? Thanks for coming in.
James, hello, how are you? Salute to you, sir.
I know I said that right.
Oh, Dusty, what's the ooh,
Don't ask me. It's got to be dirty.
He said, should I get a room?
Oh
We
my
will
God.
be getting a room once we get off this channel.
Listen, you know. Okay, you know who James is, right?
Yes, I
Okay.
have to sub to him. I
You are
apologize.
sub to him, I think.
Am
I think that you are.
I? I gotta sub to a bunch of people.
I know.
I gotta sit down with you and do it. I forgot. I gotta make some banners. What
you
else?
have some stuff to get done.
There was something else I had to do too. Oh, you want a new banner?
I do. I really do.
I'll hook you up. We'll sit down and do it together.
I gotta figure out what I want though. Like I've had that Bon Jovi one for a long time.
Right.
You know. So
Oh,
I traveled
Dusty.
across China only using Google Translate. I mean, I would use Google Translate if I was in another country. I mean, there's no way at my age I'm learning another language. It's not
True.
happening.
Treat, I never traveled across China, but I had Chinese food.
I didn't know you were going to say something stupid like that. I knew exactly what you were going to say before it came out of your mouth.
Are you sure?
And actually, in Mexico, not only did I have property and I have a huge house I rent out, but my tenants haven't paid for 2 months already, so I'm here to take care of this. Wow. You
Wow.
have a house in Mexico? I've never been to Mexico, Monique.
Me neither. And
Who's talking about you?
never going. The cartel probably want to kidnap me.
I don't know. I in all honesty, I literally, it doesn't matter where I would be scared to leave the country.
I'm scared to leave the house.
You know, that's not even a bad point. I'm truly scared to leave the house. But I think that very Suki. I think she's on the or maybe not. Maybe I could do it as long as I wasn't on an airplane too long. You know, like I'm not flying for, 10 hours to get somewhere. That'll never happen.
All right. So my brother lives in the country of Romania.
Not
It
going there.
takes him 22 hours to fly from Romania to the United States.
Nope,
So where we're at,
never happened.
one way.
How many different planes does he have to take?
I have no idea. Probably a half a dozen.
I
I'm
could
not
never
sure.
do it. It's way too many hours on an airplane.
He's a teacher in the country of Romania.
Isn't his wife like a doctor or something?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I can't. That's way too much traveling. Way too much. I could never get up. Like I couldn't go to like Hawaii. I can't.
Right.
You guys are actually okay now. I was gonna get in the cartel shit to get into the drug.
Oh, then I'm done. I'm done, Monique.
Why? Because there's no drugs. I don't understand.
Because I'll be looking for weed in Mexico.
Oh.
But I speak Spanish, so maybe they won't bother me.
So I'm just wondering, like, I don't want your address or anything, Monique, but like, where about in Mexico is this house?
Cancun?
This dog, do you hear her?
Where is she?
She's on that sofa trying to get onto the. I don't know. Does she think she can get to me through there? I don't know. Brussels, New York is 8 hours. No, I can't do 8 hours on an
Hey,
airplane.
but you recline back, you fall asleep,
First of all,
you take a
at some
sedative.
point, I would get very claustrophobic.
Thanks, Monique.
I'd have to take a. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to
You
take like
take
a lot of
sedative or
Valium.
something, yeah.
I mean, if you're going to go somewhere for 3 weeks, like I'm not flying 8 hours for like, 4 days. I guess if I was going to be somewhere for like 3 weeks,
Latas Tijuana, right by the beach.
I was in Tijuana once. It was like crazy as hell.
You went to Tijuana, Mexico?
Yes.
How'd you get there?
I was in San Diego
Well, there you go.
and we were like, hey, let's go to Mexico. And like you get into Mexico, I don't know how it is today, it was so long ago. You like walk through like a turnstile and you're in Mexico. And it's like, okay. And where I was, it was just bars taco stands, and whorehouses.
But there was nobody there, like,
Oh no.
papers,
No,
please.
nope.
We need to see
No,
your
no, no.
papers.
But
Monique said you guys would be fine with me down there.
okay, I didn't say we. Monique said me.
No, she's saying that if we went down there, we would be fine with her.
That's what
But
I'm
you're
saying.
saying you're going by yourself.
Exactly. So when I was coming back into the United
Thank
States,
you for pulling up to the Ivy and Rich podcast, Heart to Heart.
can I just say this thing?
I'm only saying that because you're leaving
When
to
I
go to
was try-
Mexico by yourself.
When I was trying, when we
I
were,
could be your translator down
oh
there.
God help me, when I was going back across the border, back into the United States, I took out my camera because it was cool. It's like, welcome to the United States, big thing of lights or whatever it was, and yeah, actually had to go into like this little building, show your ID, and then walk out, and then you were back in the United States. But I'm
Papers? You need to see your papers?
I'm taking pictures, and not 2 seconds later, I'm surrounded by fucking Homeland Security.
The Federales?
All-
Was it the
No,
Federales or
Americans.
Americans think.
All fucking over me,
Right.
grabbed my camera, and I'm like, holy shit. They're like, you can't do that. You can't come back through here like that and take pictures. Like, we don't. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was scared to death. I'm thinking I'm going to jail in Mexico. But they were right on top of me.
Wait, these were Americans. Why would
Yes.
you go
I don't know, because who's thinking? I was
Right.
still in Mexico when it happened.
to? Right.
I was getting ready to cross the border.
They probably ran your name and ID with that
Oh, stop
picture
it.
recognition thing and knew you were an Israeli soldier from back in the day.
No, I just, apparently you can't take pictures.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Right, no papers, just your ID.
Your name came up on their computer as red flag, a red flag.
Well, Dagmar, that's kind of stupid. I mean, who doesn't take pictures in Vegas? Like, that's just dumb. Like, I get, like, trying to cross the border taking pictures because, yeah, that could be a homeland security issue. But being in Vegas and taking pictures, I mean, it's one thing to be, like, careful, but Jesus.
Right.
Oh, what did I miss? A
No,
lot of hookers.
No papers, just your ID.
Yeah, Monique, there was a ton of like I was like standing across the street and like would watch the prostitutes leave the bar with the dude and walk right to the building next door and up the steps and then come back down and just over, and I'm like, this is the most fascinating thing I've ever seen in my life, as I was eating a real taco from Mexico. It's exactly what happened. I was at a taco stand and I'm like, is that what I think it is?
Monique, I bet you know some Spanish.
I should know Spanish. You know how ridiculous it is that I can't speak Spanish? That I've been with you all of these years?
Maybe but you did some Spanish classes in high school.
Oh my God, I can only remember a few things.
All right,
You
say a
speak-
couple things.
You put me on the spot. Now I can't think of anything.
Just concentrate, focus. You can do this, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
All right, this is stupid. No,
Try it.
tell me what you want me to say.
No, you.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco,
That's
seis.
great.
No,
You're lost in Mexico and Puerto Rico, and you're gonna count.
And then casa.
Casa, there you go.
I can't think of anything. Like, I just can't think. My point is, you speak fluent Spanish for the
Yes.
most part. I should have learned how to speak Spanish a long time ago.
Scotland said that's a great mix. I don't know. No, he's talking to Monique. She speaks Italian and Hispanic.
You speak Italian? That's a nice language right there.
Dios buenos.
What is she saying? Do you even know?
Rezado, por favor.
What's she saying?
Dios
Dos
buenos.
means two, right?
Dos buenos. Rezados, por favor. I don't know what rezado is. I think she wants some sauce for her tacos.
Oh my god. You really don't know what she's saying? Like,
I don't know what rosado is.
All right, Dagmar, what's
Dos
it mean?
bueno. Too good. Rosado, por favor.
I don't know. I have no clue. I can't believe that you don't know.
Oh,
2
Dusty.
glasses of rosé wine.
There you go. Rosado. Rose. Yes, Dagmar.
So wait, where is it?
Oh
Wine
my
is.
God.
What word is wine? But
Wait, where is it?
Bina, I don't know.
Dos
what the hell-
vinos rosado, por favor. Yes.
I
See,
know, of course, what word means.
right, I was reading it wrong. Bitch, I'm so sick of tacos, American food.
I mean, other
Yeah,
than the
Monique, you
time I
probably
was-
get the real deal
Yeah.
down there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was a damn good taco. But I'm, me, I like everything so plain.
If anybody notices, I play the Taco Bell soundbite.
Yeah, that's probably where I was, Monique. If that's where all the whorehouses are. When I say
play it on-
whorehouse,
I played on the cave.
is that like offensive
What?
to say whorehouse? Can you call
Mm.
somebody a whore? Is that all right?
Working ladies?
Are the prostitutes going to get offended?
Working ladies?
All the prostitutes that are listening to my podcast.
You're going to get an email from Mexico.
Uh.
Dear Ivy, we are not whores.
That's funny.
We are professional entertainers. Just ask old Dusty.
I mean, it really is crazy to see it. It's just like
I mean, you've seen it firsthand back in the day.
it's like up and down, up and down, up and down. But yeah, literally, we literally walk through a turnstile. You know what a turnstile is, right?
Yeah, like the subway in New
Yeah.
York City. Right.
You walk through the turnstile, you're in Mexico.
That's it.
At least at that point. I mean, it could be different now.
But on the way back, it's like
On the way back when you're entering the
Homeland
U.S.,
Security.
it's not even, you don't really even see a whole lot. Like I would have never known there was, Homeland Security unless they basically didn't attack me. But it's just weird. It's just like this little building. You walk in, you show your ID, you walk out. It's weird. I think we had a harder time getting into Canada, for sure.
Right. So
They
you,
ask way more questions.
you went through San Diego?
Yes.
Man, it's like that close.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's Tijuana. I don't know if I could go to China. It's way too far. You want to see horse sluts hookers? You got all of it if you drive down Revolution. You want to see horse sluts and hookers? My uncle was stationed there. I cannot understand when they came home. I mean, there is a difference, right? When you're Spanish and when you're Puerto Rican.
Right. The dialect's different.
Right.
Spanish is the correct way of, I guess, whatever.
Prostitutes are entrepreneurs.
Right.
All right, I think we got to do this because I need to eat.
We are entrepreneurs.
I need to eat, and I need to get off this chair. And
I know.
Dogs are. It's crazy.
We're
Yeah.
sitting on this damn hard chair. We might as well be sitting on cinder blocks.
Seriously, that's exactly what my ass feels like. That I've been sitting on the cinder block.
My butt cheeks.
Ridiculous. We need chairs. All right, so you ready?
Oh, you drink rose wine, don't you?
I don't really even drink, and I don't drink rosé. I used to drink White Zinfandel, and then I started to drink red wine because I had some in Philly. But
Oh, the
it's
what's
like
it
I
called,
drank
baby?
like 2 bottles of wine over a
True
period,
Crimes?
period of time, and then I was like 19 crimes.
19
And then I was
crimes.
just like, I'm done.
Crimes.
Like there's a bottle of wine in my refrigerator that I need to throw away because it's once you open a bottle of wine and it's you're supposed to drink it in a certain period of time, it
turns
gets
black.
bitter. Yeah. So it's like I just kind of went through my stage of like, oh, let me have. I can't even really drink wine because it makes me hot. Like it makes my body like warm. It's like uncomfortable.
And that's what I like, ladies
No,
and
I'm
gentlemen.
like seriously. It's like weird, but weird in a weird way. So I don't know. Like I would much rather do like a oh my god,
Shots of vodka.
like a strawberry daiquiri, something like that.
What?
That's the kind of shit I really like.
Hey, shout out to Behind the Bar, Maine 3.0. Welcome.
Hi, Maine.
Salute to you, brother. We're just going to end it because we've been sitting in these crappy ass chairs for 3 hours.
Wait, they call it white Zinfandel here now. Oh, like the rosé wine? I don't know. I'm not a big drinker. Like I went for years without drinking.
Man,
And then
back
just
in the
happened to have
day,
some wine and I'm like, damn, this is good. And then I bought some when I got home.
it was like vodka and orange juice for me. Or
That's the
vodka,
very first thing I
vodka and
drank.
pineapple.
Vodka and orange juice was the very first thing I drank. The very first time I got drunk when I was 15 years old. And I was in somebody's basement and I was wasted. And I needed to throw up. Like I was going to throw up. And this
Right.
guy, sorry you guys, because this is gross. So this guy, his name is Bobby, came over and
Bobby?
put his hand over my mouth
What?
and I threw up all over him.
Well, that was brilliant, Bobby.
I went home. My mother and stepfather were on vacation. My grandparents were staying with us. I went home with no shoes, no idea how to wear my shoes,
What happened to your shoes?
and then got into bed. Woke up the next morning. My grandfather was all like, "Oh, your mom called. We tried to wake you up, but you didn't want to get up." Like he had no idea. And I'm in the kitchen, and Brian is in there with his girlfriend, like banging cabinets and thinking he's all funny because he knows that I came home
Oh,
plastered.
the hangover. You
Yeah.
had the hangover?
Yeah,
Wow. Brian, good move.
yeah. And the same brother that would drive me to school and get me fucking wasted before I walked in.
Jesus. What was your first class, by the way?
I mean, I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, you have to go to homeroom.
Right. So you
Right.
get the homeroom. Did you hear your
No,
teacher?
first, if Brian's driving me, it means I'm late.
Mm.
So I have to go to the office. How I must have reeked, but I
Right.
have to go to the office to get a note to get to, wherever I'm supposed to be at the time. So, basically what would happen is like my stepfather used to get pissed at me if I overslept or if I missed my bus. So I would just be like, Brian, you gotta drive me, I'm gonna get in trouble. And we would get into his Trans Am, and the first thing he would do was light up a joint.
Hi, Tam Tam. Salute.
Hi, Tam Tam.
So when you got to school and you had to get that, like,
I don't even know how they let me in.
pass from the office,
I don't even know how they let me in.
you were probably so high that they sounded something like,
I was very high.
good morning.
I don't even know. Because we would go out on the hill at lunchtime and we would fucking smoke pot out there
Do you
too.
need a whole puss?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Or was it like Charlie Brown?
Brian used to like
Wah, wah,
throw
wah, 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 wah,
his
wah,
pot
wah.
seeds out his window when
Oh,
he
the
would be
seeds?
like rolling a joint or whatever, because he would smoke out his window.
Driving with no hands.
And like one day he looked down and he's like, "Oh, holy shit!" And there's a giant pot plant,
Where?
and down on the ground, like underneath his window,
Wow.
from all the seeds he was dropping.
Yes.
And you have to understand something. My
He gets out
stepfather,
of his car.
my
He steps on him.
no, it's in the backyard, and my stepfather is the man who made us pull weeds every fucking weekend.
Right.
Like you weren't getting you weren't getting free room and board. You were working. You were pulling weeds, picking up dog poo. You were
Ivan,
doing shit. Yes, in the backyard
Ivan, that
before
dirty
you could
dog.
leave and go anywhere on a Saturday or Sunday.
are you kidding me?
No, it was horrible.
He could have hired like 10 gardeners to
He
take care
could've.
of that property.
but he didn't. So that's what we would do. So the fact that there was a giant pot plant growing, you know what I
Right.
mean? So fortunately, he didn't see it, and Brian, was able to pull it out before he saw it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
So I don't know. We drive from Brussels to Paris in less than 3 hours. Paris must be nice.
I love Paris in the summertime.
Okay.
I've never been to Paris.
I've never been to Paris. I would. I don't know. I don't know if I'd get on a plane like that.
Babe,
I wonder how
first
far that
class.
is.
First class, babe.
First class is different. I could do maybe 8 hours if I was in first class, but I don't think I could do any longer than that.
All you have to do is sleep.
You can just sleep when you want to sleep. I have to take a million pills.
Wow, that's fine.
Oh. Well, look at
Oh,
that. I know. I don't know what it is.
I think you need surgery.
I don't know what it is. It won't go in.
Don't touch me.
Seriously, it's too hot in here.
Nostrovia means
Nostrovia.
Nostrovia
Okay.
in Russian. Derek, say hello to Mother Russia. Wasn't it crazy, Derek? Like,
Oh no.
every villain that James Bond fought, I think, was Russian.
Yes, Dagmar, please. I would love to hear it. Yeah, JMS, it does, but that's why I want to hear it. She said, should I say,
A prayer, I hope, Dagmar.
I told Tangent the other day, oh, I missed your live. I was already asleep. She's like, that's okay. I was just drunk singing.
Did she come on last night?
No, I don't think it was last night. It was a couple nights ago.
Oh,
saw it the
mother
next-
effing YouTube, man. Mother
I saw it
effing
the
YouTube.
next day, and I'm like, damn it, I was already asleep.
Dos vinos
So you
rojas,
drink a
por
lot of-
favor.
You drink a lot of wine before you fly.
Dagmar, that's,
I
yeah.
have to tell you, Dagmar, there's a little anticlimactic because I thought it was going to be a little juicier than that. See, so Janine, look at her. She's like, yes, Dagmar, tell us.
I know, but that's cool. That's what I'm going to say.
I don't know. I don't want to drink. I mean, maybe drink one drink with a bunch of pills. Maybe that will help. But, I don't want to like.
You know what, Tam Tam? Sorry, honey. Tam Tam, I'm going to make it an effort to go on your channel, man, when you're on. Because I was singing all afternoon. And she,
Oh my
she didn't
God.
want me singing.
Jesus.
Derek wanted me to sing, but you didn't want me to sing.
No, I don't think Derek wanted you to sing. Derek
Salute,
wants
Yankee
to sing.
Kyle.
Hi, Yankee Kyle. How are you? Yankee Kyle is a good dude. I know a few words in Russian, Ukrainian, Spanish, Italian. Jesus, Derek. You're making me feel dumb.
Let's see. In Italian,
Ciao. That's Italian.
right.
What else? Russian.
Something bella.
Niet. That means no.
In Chinese, shishi.
Is that true?
Shishi is thank you, Derek. Japanese, konnichiwa.
Shocking, old Dusty.
I don't know anything in Vietnamese.
Quick Vic.
Salute, Quick Vic.
How are you?
Welcome to Ivy's channel.
No, I feel like we shouldn't even go off. I just do. Yeah, you know what, Tam Tam? You can have him.
Wow,
Have you
this
heard
is
him
wrong.
Have you heard him sing? Because he kept singing, and I had to put a stop to it.
Tam, I think I'm tone deaf.
He is. Listen, I know I can't sing. I'm not singing. Seriously. You just don't sing if you can't sing.
I can't sing, but I'm going to keep practicing.
But Tam Tam will go live sometimes, like in the afternoon, like from the library. She'll like do her rocks and stuff.
Man, her rocks are fire.
Yeah, they are good.
She was
And then like
doing
she
some
like
in the
will pay,
library
she
a
like
few
like
days
leaves
back.
them. She just like leaves them places for like people to find.
I know that's a cool thing. That is a cool thing.
Yeah.
That's inspirational. You know, somebody to pick up a rock that has a good like meaning to it. But she was doing some in the library a couple days back, a few days back, I should say. And she's got talent.
Yeah, they're really good.
She's got talent. The lettering, especially,
Yeah.
is real nice. Real nice.
Yeah, I mean, if the music's loud enough, maybe. But if you sing with Tandem, I definitely need to hear that.
Yeah,
For sure.
Kindness rocks. Yeah, that's awesome.
I didn't know about the leaving the rocks all over the place for people to find until recently, so that's a really cool thing.
That is a cool thing.
Janine, I'm kind of the same way. I feel like when I'm singing with the song, I feel like I can sing, but I really can't sing. Like I used to do like karaoke, like at like parties, but never on like a bar with a bunch of strangers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you had a couple shots or a couple beers,
I mean, if I had a couple shots or
it'll
whatever,
relax you.
I
and-
would maybe. All right, Dagmar, thank you so much for hanging out.
Dagmar,
I really
have a great
appreciate
day.
it.
Yeah, and if somebody's like, "You suck," it's like,
Like I'm
you're
gonna get
next.
heckled.
Come on up here and sing, buddy.
No one's heckling me.
I can't. Well, then shut the F up.
That would be me heckling you from the audience. Because I'm definitely not singing with you.
Right. And this would be me. Security. Please remove that woman with
I mean,
the
hopefully-
red hoodie on.
With the words right in front of you, you won't mess it up.
I know.
I picked on you a lot today.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah. I feel like I definitely picked on you.
That chip is off your shoulder.
Yeah, I feel good.
That's great. You don't need therapy next week.
You know, me and my therapist decided we're only going to do once a month. I said to her, listen, everybody's in therapy, so I don't care. I said to my
You're in
therapist,
therapy?
I do Zoom therapy.
Oh my
because
God. I thought you were talking to your daughter in the room.
I do Zoom therapy with my therapist because I can. Because they're like, you know, hey, if you don't want to come in. And I'm like, no, I don't want to come in. Why would I want to come in? So I said to my therapist, I'm like, listen, like, can we do like shorter sessions? Because I feel like I don't really have anything to say to you anymore. Like, what are you know, I feel like I'm wasting your time. And she's like, well, you know, we could just do it less often. She's like, I still want to talk to you like when things are good. And I'm like, okay, so now we're doing it like once every 3 weeks. Because really, I got nothing to say. I can only talk about you so much.
What?
I
You
know.
talk about me?
Talk about my life. You know,
That's lying.
but I talk about my kids too.
That's
like,
lying.
like she knows everything about Jared. She knows everything about Jet, you know. So, but like the other day we're talking and I'm like, I got nothing to say.
You have nothing to say.
Like I couldn't wait for my 45 minutes to be up. You know,
Good for you, babe. Good for
I've
you.
been in therapy a very long time.
Good for you.
I've been in therapy since I'm a teenager. Shit
Good for
helps.
you. Oh, Dusty, you're out, brother?
Oh, Dusty, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
hanging
for
out
coming
so long.
man. So much appreciated. You always make the chat special.
Yeah, certainly makes it funny, that's for sure. But yeah, so, you know, therapy's good for everybody. Everybody should go to therapy.
I went to therapy a long time ago.
A very long time ago.
Yes.
Like twice.
And I started with,
Wait, do you remember? This is really effed
it
up.
all started when I was 3 years old.
No, do you remember? I hope you don't get mad that I say this.
No, go ahead.
When you went to therapy way back when,
It's a heart to heart.
they literally said the doctor, because you have to, if you go there, you have to have therapy and you have to see a psychiatrist. That's just the way they work, right? And the psychiatrist said to him, have you ever heard of shock therapy. Do you remember that?
Yes, they wanted to do
And
some
when clearly
Frankenstein
it's not
shit
like
on me.
what it used to be. It's not the same as what it used to be. It used to be horrific. But how are you just going to meet somebody, tell them what's going on in your life or your problems or what's in your head, blah, blah, blah. And the first thing the man wants to do is give you shock therapy. Like, that's crazy to me. That's nuts.
Are those the
I would have
things
got
they
right
put
up
on
and I
your
would have
head?
walked away. I don't know what that is, Janine. Is that shock therapy?
They put them on your head, babe, bzz, bzz, and zap you like in one crazy.
But it's not like it used to be where they used to like electrocute you for the most part. I don't.
A rag in your mouth. What was that movie? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I never actually saw that, but I was
With,
watching a movie the other
What's the
day
actor's name?
where they gave somebody shock therapy.
What's the actor's name? The famous actor.
Are you kidding me?
You don't know?
This was his question. You know, what's that famous actor's name? That's all I got. That's it. That's all you gave me.
Wait a minute. What's his name?
Janine,
What is his name?
what was that like?
Jack Nicholson. There we go.
Oh, you mean from
Jack-
One Flew? I thought you were
One
just
Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Jack
like,
Nicholson.
did it hurt, Janine? Because I know it's not like it used to be. It's different, but I mean, I just find it odd that the first time meeting somebody, you'd be like, "Oh, let's do shock therapy."
Right.
Like, here, how about try this pill first?
He would have hit me with that electric shit, and I would have been like, "Come here, you try it now." Sir, you're gonna have to leave.
So it was like painful. I mean, I know it's not like it used to be, but it's still like painful. That is fucked up.
What does it do? Jumpstart your brain?
It does something in your brain.
That's what the one.
Janine, did it help?
Jumpstart
I mean-
my brain.
I've never known anybody who's had shock therapy before. And I love the fact that Janine's like, I've had shock therapy.
Yeah, I'm like,
I've had it.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
So it was painful, but did it help? Yeah, I guess they do. Straight
this is
because Janine
great.
had it.
That's just great. You get shock therapy, and then you got to drive home.
I'm sure they make. Oh shoot!
Nice catch. babe.
I'm sure they make somebody go with you,
Oh, okay.
or you could be maybe in a place where they would do it, where you don't have to drive.
Right. It's supposed to shock your brain. Yeah, give it like a jump start.
Yeah, JMS. I don't know that man. I don't know. I'd be scared to death. I would be scared to death.
Right, JMS. I'd rather do it that way, like, boo!
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's so many different treatments today for everything. I don't know that it would be like but your thing wasn't even that long ago. I mean, it was long ago, but it wasn't like so long ago that
Right.
they didn't have a million different medications out there. I mean, I guess if there's a certain situation
I got through
and
it.
that's your last
I
hope,
got
but
through it.
like nowadays they have like ketamine therapy and shit like that, which is super expensive and shouldn't be, but it is. Don't get me started.
Right. I mean, I did it because I was so depressed and upset when my father passed away, and I didn't know how to handle it.
Look,
You know,
it didn't even
'cause
help her.
He was my best friend. We did everything together. My older brothers just threw my father to the side, not in a bad way, but so we did everything together. Shopping, took rides to go eat lunch, or just down to the lake. My dad was my best friend. He taught me a lot.
Richard can do anything.
He
Like
taught me a lot.
literally anything. He can fix your car, he can fix your refrigerator, he can do your plumbing, he can do your electrical, he can do anything. It's crazy.
And I cook, clean, vacuum. I do it all.
He doesn't
Windows.
really cook. All right, he cooks breakfast.
What?
Let's not
We
get.
just got into this discussion the other day.
I know, and you cook breakfast.
Right. How was that dinner you had the other day?
What dinner?
Oh, well, I'll be damned. You don't remember?
What dinner?
the chicken strip barbecue, white rice with corn.
I
and
mean, here's the
cut
thing.
greens.
I hate that chicken, so you put barbecue sauce on it, which is the only thing that I was able to choke
You
it down
hate it?
with. I hate that chicken.
You eat it like you were homeless.
I was starving.
Same thing.
Listen,
That's it.
just because you cook dinner once,
I am hanging up my apron.
he makes good eggs and toast.
I'm never coming to this channel again.
But I cook dinner.
I am gonna boycott.
Well, I used to
this
cook
channel.
dinner. Now I feel like I don't have any energy to do anything. Tam Tam, I know my mom's birthday was last week, and the anniversary of her death is in September, and it's horrible.
Oh,
I had a dream about her last
Janine,
night.
so sorry.
Yes, I don't. I know Janine's whole story, but I'm not going to say
No,
anything.
don't.
Obviously,
Don't.
that she hasn't already said herself, in here. But yeah, she's
Right.
been
Thank
through
you,
it.
Tam Tam. I mean, for understanding. He was my dad. He beat the hell out of me, but as I got older, we just got so tight, where
Yeah,
we would
birthdays are
like
hard.
watch movies together, just me and him. Me and him. The hell what the rest of the family was doing. It would just be me and him.
And what sucks even more, Tam Tam, is that my mother's birthday, she was born on her father's birthday, so they share a birthday. Holy cow. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to have to shut this blind.
Go ahead, shut it.
Yeah. Somebody, hey, Suki, you're so mean.
Right, Janine.
Okay.
God bless you. Keep you strong.
Yeah, Janine has been through it for sure. It's not something that you get over, and your twin, it's hard,
Right.
Janine, that was what, like 30 years ago, right? I think 31 years ago, something like that. And she still really has a hard time with it. It's really hard to get over things like that.
Right, Tam Tam. Birthdays are the hardest. They
Susan,
are.
I think that would be a really good idea. I think that I don't want to, get on a podcast with him and be like, okay, let's talk about grief today, just because, I don't know if anybody, would want it 31 years. That's what I thought.
Right, but Tam
If
Tam
anybody
does it.
would,
It's
yeah,
understandable.
but I mean-
for people to just come and vent.
yeah.
How
I mean,
they
if you
miss their
said,
mother, their father, their brother, their
right,
kids,
if you
or
set like
whatever.
a upcoming and say what it's going to be about, because the
Right.
problem is you can't go into somebody's live and not know what's going on when you're doing something like that, because it could be a trigger for somebody, right?
That's
So you
true,
need
too.
to, right, so you just need to, they need to know what they're walking into,
Right,
is what I'm saying.
right,
So if you have it on your thing as an upcoming grief, whatever, at least they know what they're walking into. But if they don't, it could definitely be a trigger for some people.
right. But Tam Tam, she knows
That's
what
all.
she's doing.
No, I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm not telling her
you
what
don't
to
have
do.
to
I'm
say,
just saying.
What I'm saying is she knows what she's doing, and yeah, you said it. You nailed it, babe. Right. Somebody's not gonna walk into her. Don't know.
My point was,
Yes.
is that some people get very triggered. That's it.
Right, but
That's all.
if you, how do you say that, babe?
I feel like you're not understanding. Here, we're gonna fight.
I
feel like
am
you're not
understanding. There's no fight
I'm not
coming.
saying Tam Tam doesn't know what she's doing. Tam
I'm
Tam,
not
you know
saying
what I'm
that
trying
either,
to say.
but
I know you do.
If you post it that way, people know, do I really want to go in there or not?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But I think it's a great idea for Tam Tam to do it.
I mean,
That way, people can go in there and say, like me, hey, Tam Tam, great topic today. My dad was my best friend. We would go to, BJ's Wholesale together, car shows, all that,
yeah, no, I'm not.
I think it's a great idea.
I've been in lies where the topic was grief.
You have?
I have.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What'd you do to the mini blind?
I don't know. I was just trying to shut it because Suki was.
It looks like we live on Sile Street.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll fix it later.
Yeah, that's a great idea for her to do.
Like, just like what Janine said. So it's like it's just very touchy, is all I'm saying.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't think of a good. But anyway, but Tam, I'm not saying I don't think you know what you're doing. That's not at all what I'm saying here.
No.
I'm just saying
I
it's
didn't take it that way.
just one of those things where you want to know what you're getting into if you're doing topic. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, we talked about 50 different things here today.
We did.
Yeah.
I can only remember 36.
No, it was a lot.
Was it?
Yeah.
One of them is streets running for mayor in his town.
I don't think he said mayor. What is it, street?
Streets running for
I know you do, Tam
something.
Tam.
Office. Hear ye, the honorable street in Scotland. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Street,
Really, mayor? Like, for real?
and I'm running for mayor. Vote for me, and free soda for everyone.
You
Thank
think that's
you.
how he talks?
This message was paid by the Street in Scotland Foundation.
All right.
Street needs a change now. He's running for mayor.
How small is this town you live in?
There's like 16 people.
Like, do you actually have a chance of winning?
With 16 people, he'll win because half of them are his family.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, how big is this? I don't know. And like, is it one of those towns where you get elected mayor but you don't get paid? Because there's towns like that. Like when I lived in Jenkintown,
Really?
yeah, it's like the mayor who I knew, who's actually a friend of mine. He wasn't the mayor when I met him, but he used to be the mayor. It wasn't a paid position.
Wow.
Yeah.
UK Medic. Vote
UK
for Street.
Medic.
Vote for Street.
Oh, wait a minute. That's why I think I got you and Street confused. Remember I kept saying Street was in, oh, I'm still confused.
England?
Yeah, I think that's how, I think that's why I kept getting confused. I don't
Just
know.
me sunshine. Yeah, she said it's just his family in the town.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes like those positions aren't, you don't get paid for them. You know, it's just the clout that you get.
The cloud.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That was a nice street. I had a little gasp a moment. All right, so we're at like over 3.5 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just take it to 4.
Every time I say we should stop because I'm in agony sitting in this chair, you're like, let's take it to 3. Let's take
Baby.
it to 4.
Maybe at $25 a month. I want my money's worth.
I don't even know UK Medic how to say Dalkeith.
Dalkeith?
I don't know where. I guess that's in Scotland. Wait, what did he say? Yeah, he's from Scotland but lives in England.
I lived in Dalkeith in one of my past lives.
How long, Medic, were you in? Did you live in Scotland before you moved to England?
Street?
No, Medic.
Oh,
I still can't believe we did a 6-hour live last night. That's crazy.
oh, UK Medic?
Yeah. Yeah, damn. It's okay. He didn't know.
Me or Street?
No, not you.
Oh,
You don't need to talk about it. Just saying.
Edinburgh.
What do you see? We're going to be Prash, Edinburgh. I don't know where that is either. Scotland. I feel like there's way too much like geography talk in this chat today. Like Derek and all his knowledge.
Derek's the man.
He's
man,
funny,
he knew
man.
all
He
those
does.
bands.
He knows everything. That's what I said. Like
He
I
was
feel
naming
like
all those bands that I love.
it's like just in general, he really is. Like he has all this knowledge about all this different kind of stuff.
I'm gonna have to get a paper map of,
A paper map.
Eastern Europe to
You've
put
got
right
15
here.
computers in front of
To
you.
put right here. That way I can, when
We
they
got
talk
4
about these
phones
towns,
between us.
when they talk about these towns and stuff, I can look them all up.
On a map, on a paper map, you're going to look them up.
I'm 110 years old.
I
That's how
know,
we used to do it.
But, now it's,
If I had one of those 10 by 10 tablets, I wouldn't mind doing it. Or I could put a map down here.
oh, that's why you have no accent at all, except for your English accent.
Street does?
No, Medic.
Oh,
He was 1 when they moved from Scotland to England. That's what he's saying. That's why he doesn't have that kind of accent.
long live the King Charles.
I'll be honest, I'm still confused about Street. So he lives in Scotland, but he's from England.
Yes.
So it's the opposite of Medic. Yeah, you got that, Sunshine, right?
I think Street was banned from Scotland. Or no, from England.
They
and
threw him
moved to
out?
Scotland. Yeah.
You're kidding, right?
That's what happens when you steal from the local market.
Oh my god. Do you still have a cane?
Do I still have what?
Your cane?
My
He
cane?
was using a cane actually for a little while.
Oh my God, I was so confused. I thought when you said cane, I thought you were talking about cocaine.
Are
I'm
you
like, no, I
joking?
got rid of all of it.
Seriously, that's what you thought I was talking about?
No, I was just making a joke.
Oh. Do you? You gonna answer my question?
My cane?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have my cane.
All right.
It's not like I sold it on eBay or something.
I know, but I don't know if
Cane, $12. We'll ship
we're
for free.
on Janine. He's got like this whole setup. We're on the computer. I have this giant monitor on top, small computer on bottom. We both have mics, headphones. It's ridiculous. It really is.
I did all this for her channel.
No, I mean, he had this set up before me. He just got new like headphones and mic stands and stuff
New
when we decided we were going to
computer.
do this.
New mics, new
Because
headphones.
we both needed to have our own mic.
And now I need to put a third monitor in because I really can't see that far.
No, I can see that on the big one.
Right.
I can't see on the small one, even though it's closer. But that giant
The
monitor
other one
is
I'm going to put
perfect.
right there.
Right where? There's no room for anything else.
It'll be right there.
I don't know.
I'll mount it up there.
Oh my goodness. I seriously, I can't.
Come on,
you want to.
15
I
more
know you want
minutes.
to push it. My ass is killing me.
15 more minutes.
All right.
You have a nice ass, by the way.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It is.
I didn't rewatch my drunk live. I'm scared. I didn't. I was gonna watch
I'm
it.
gonna. Oh,
Yeah,
thank
no, I'm
you,
gonna
Tam
watch it
Tam.
also.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah. Oh, chocolate cake. I'm so jealous.
Chocolate cake.
I love chocolate cake.
Derek, did you bring enough for everyone in the chat? Remember that in
I
school?
know.
For the love of God, you break out with a piece of candy and your teacher was all over you. Did you bring enough for the whole class? No, I didn't. Beep, 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 beep. I only
Listen,
brought enough for myself.
I know, but like now I don't have no Twinkies or nothing, and I know that at this point we're not going out shopping. So, like, I'm a little upset.
No Twinkies.
When I wake up in the middle of the night, I want a Twinkie.
Oh, Tam Tam. Why'd you put it on private?
Because she just said she doesn't trust some people.
Oh, all right. I can dig it. I can dig it.
What
I
did
don't
just
give a
say?
rat's
Oh,
booty who records me because I know who I am. And when I walk tall.
I saw something earlier on YouTube.
Thank you, Street. Have a great day,
Have a
Street.
good day,
Or good
or-
evening. Enjoy.
Yeah, sleep well. Thanks for sticking with us. Ladies night tonight. Oh God, I just was. Oh, it's Russell Crowe.
Hello, Russell Crowe. Hello, hello.
Oh, Pip is awake. All right, Janine, take care.
Janine, take
Talk to
care.
you
Have
soon.
a great day.
Oh, Pip.
All right, babe. 3:45. Let's go.
I know you're killing me. I'm just
My back. I just felt some pain.
like
So
you're gonna be complaining to me for the rest of the night.
I gotta go take some medication.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
She'll be snoring. You hear her?
Yeah.
She's right there.
You guys can probably definitely hear that.
Can the mic go down there?
Stop.
Oh,
She stopped because
Bring
she
it
saw
up.
the mic.
Yeah. She's like, what are you doing? I'm tired of this Instagram, blah, blah, blah.
She's probably at 600 by now.
Good for her.
'Cause
Hey.
she's so cute.
Thank you, everyone, for pulling up to the Ivy and Rich podcast, Heart to Heart. It's been a lot of fun. But since we have some crappy chairs and it's been 3 hours and 45 minutes, we have to go.
I need like a recliner where I can
Recliner.
like lean back, put the mic up by me, and
Lean
just
back.
chill.
Lean back.
Yeah,
No,
That's-
we need a couple gaming chairs in here.
I don't even know. I much prefer. It won't fit anyway.
Recliner. What do you think? This
I need
is
a
first
bigger-
class
I need a bigger studio.
studio.
Yeah.
No, we're fine right where we are.
I don't plan on hitting. Wait. Thanks, JMS. I was just saying, like, really quick. I would not. He would definitely fall asleep, Medic. Definitely fall asleep.
And a recliner,
Yeah,
Lord Jesus himself would fall asleep.
we
in a
would be on a
recliner.
live, and they would hear you snoring.
I don't snore.
Oh my God, are you out of your mind?
I do not snore.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, you totally snore, and you would totally fall asleep.
No, I don't.
Right? You're gonna lie to the people. You're supposed to be honest.
All right, record me tonight and let me know if I snore.
All right, I'll record you in 5 minutes because that's how long it's going to take you to fall asleep.
I know I need my nap.
I know. I feel like I might need a nap too, but
It's 3:14
I'm trying to figure out how to get my turkey
and I need
fix.
a nap.
Yeah, no, JMS, I am recording him because now he said it, so now I have to do it. For
JMS,
what?
Ivy has nothing to do with the cave.
I know, and it's just so funny because when people come into the cave now, they're
Yeah,
like, "Hi, Rich. Hi, Ivy,"
I know.
all the time, which is very funny to me.
I'm trying to block
Because-
all those people.
Listen, he goes and he starts his cave early, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. It's too early. I don't want to tell you about I'm watching something or whatever. And today he's like, get in the chat, and I'm like, man, it's early. I don't want to. He's like, get in the chat. I'm like, all right, it's early.
Yes.
Like I got up. I don't remember what time I got up this morning, but just you go on early because he's gonna go. Like when he feels it, he's gonna go on, and that's in the morning when he has probably most of his energy, And then I'm like, oh, but I want to go live, so we'll go live after I go. But it's just sometimes it's hard to go in to your chat when it's that early,
Right.
I am damn hungry. I'm just sitting here and my stomach is making so much noise. Gone with the Wind.
What's the Maltese Falcon? I can't remember that.
All right, can I say that I have never seen Gone with the Wind or Casablanca or the
I've
other
seen
two,
Gone with the Wind when I was
but
a
I've
kid with
never
my
seen
mom.
Gone with the Wind.
What line do I know from Gone with the Wind?
Gone with the Wind is oh my god, it's
What's his name? James Dean. James Dean was in it.
it's who else was in frankly Scarlett. I don't give a damn.
Yes.
I know
All
that
right,
much.
hey,
I know, right?
You got
Fist
the
bump.
trivia down.
I'm telling you, I am
Casablanca.
good with that kind of stuff.
That's with Humphrey Bogart, right?
I have no idea.
Humphrey Bogart and Jane Mansfield? No.
I should watch Gone with the Wind. You know what it is? It's like an issue with like black. Well, it's probably they probably have it in like color, right?
I think
Yeah.
they do now. Yeah.
But I don't know. Those really old movies I can't get into. Like I have a really hard time getting into them. I mean, it took me forever to watch. Oh, forget it. I'll never think of it now. What was the one? What's the movie? Derek probably knows. The movie where she falls in love with the priest. Derek, what movie is that? It's an old one. I can't think of the name of it.
Just the Way We Were.
Okay, you be quiet. I'm waiting for Derek.
Mary, life was beautiful.
That's The Way We Were.
Right.
Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. This is an older movie.
Wait, she falls in love with the
She
priest.
falls in love with the priest.
I got it. The Exorcist.
Oh no, that's The Exorcist. She doesn't fall in love with the priest. The priest is giving her an exorcism. What is wrong with you?
Wait, he was giving her exorcism? I thought he was like trying his pickup lines on her.
Derek, you're killing me because I can't think of the name and it's driving me crazy.
Say the movie again.
I don't know the name of the movie.
She
It's an
falls
old
in
movie. She falls in love. She falls in love with the priest.
Ryan's son?
Somebody kill me. just to end it, please. All right, Casablanca. What did
Humphrey Bogart or something.
you were thinking Thornburg? Thank you.
Ingrid, yes.
Derek,
Bergman.
you are the man.
The
Listen,
Thornburgs?
the next time,
Thornburgs?
listen, the next time we're on, Derek, you need to come up live. We should do like a trivia show.
Was that
With
was
Derek.
Robert Redford in that movie?
No, I can't remember who was in the Thornburgs. I have to Google it. I can't because I just can't remember. I can see faces. And what's funny about that is
Why do I think that there was two brothers? One was a priest, one wasn't. She was courting the one brother.
Richard Chamberlain, Rachel Ward.
Richard Chamberlain, yes. He was a great actor.
Wow,
Who was the woman in that?
Rachel Ward. She was in let's see, Thornburg. Oh yeah. She was in Against All Odds. Love that movie.
Who was in that? What was that about?
Against All Odds? What is
Oh,
wrong
yes.
with you?
Doesn't Phil Collins have a song
Well,
in
he
that?
sang-
A music score?
Yes, but Jeff Bridges was the main guy. I never saw Agnes of God.
That's a great song right there.
Of course, I have it on my phone. Wait, what else was she in? Because now I'm like so curious.
Agnes of God is another great movie.
I've never seen it. Never ever seen it.
Wow.
So, because I'm thinking that she was in something else, and I don't know if I'm right or if I'm wrong. God, she was in a lot of movies.
Was she ever in any movies with Kevin Costner?
That's what I'm thinking.
The
I
one
thought
where,
she was in the movie Revenge, but I don't know if that was her.
No, I'm thinking of another movie where he was like some
I don't see anything here.
Navy captain or something like that had an affair with her, and she was having an affair with the congressman or something like that, and she ended up dead.
Oh no, that was Madeline Stowe.
You are, Derek.
Wait, what movie are you trying to think of, babe?
He was some kind of Navy captain or something. He was having an affair with this woman, and she was ending her affair with some congressman or something like that.
Oh, wait a minute.
And she ended up getting killed, and the congressman's aide was all part of the whole killing, hiding it behind the scenes.
No Way Out? Is that the one you're talking about?
Right there.
No
That's
Way
it.
Out.
Yep.
That was another really good
That was a
movie.
good movie.
Listen, I love Kevin Costner. I'll watch anything that he's in. You are a wealth of knowledge. Okay,
All right, everybody.
that's it.
We're
I'm
done.
done. I
We're
can't.
out.
I can't do this for another second.
Again,
You
thank
guys,
you so
thanks
much
for hanging out.
for pulling up.
Derek, you were here the whole time. Thank you so much. You taught me a lot today.
God bless the chat.
JMS, you were here the whole time. Thank you so much. Tam, thanks for stopping in. Dagmar, Street,
Quick Vic.
Quick Vic, you stopped in. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
everybody, for pulling up
Sue,
to the
I wish I could remember
Ivy Rich
everybody.
podcast, Heart
Yeah.
to Heart.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
You are. Have a
Everybody
great
have a
Saturday.
good weekend.
Yes. Be safe, have fun, and enjoy. Bye for now.
Presumed Innocent with Harrison Ford. He's right. That's another good movie.
Right.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.